school football on the Coulee Region Sports Network. Follow the 2019 Onalaska Hilltoppers all season long on CRSN.
Larson, pass rush. There's the screen. It's the play I called. Haggerty, he's taking it for a first down and more. Haggerty, he has a path to the end zone. Haggerty to the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. No flags down on the field.
Tonight, the Onalaska Hilltoppers are on the road versus the Lake Mills L-Cats in Week 3. High school football on the Coulee Region Sports Network is presented to you by Coulee Bank. Bank with confidence. Kurt Paff State Farm Insurance in Onalaska. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers. Discover the difference. Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Coulee Golf Bowl, the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska. Waste Management, always working for a sustainable tomorrow. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Also by Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, at your disposal since 1984. BA Burrito Company, delivered to your door with the Eat Street and DoorDash app. Every Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the La Crosse area since 1969. Interstate Wealth LLC, your road to success starts right here. Howie's, La Crosse's ultimate sports viewing venue. The Crow, American Gastropub and Bourbon Bar, La Crosse. Big Al's Pizza, La Crosse's original. Also by Enhanced Driving Institute, building a new generation of safe drivers. Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante, you're invited to taste the difference. Mario's Italian Beef and Hot Dogs, the real deal taste of Chicago. Coulee Region Chill NA3HL Hockey, the fastest game in town. Onalaska Parks and Recreation, City of Onalaska.com. Onalaska Hilltopper Athletic Booster Club. Become a member today at OnaBoosters.com. And by Radio 1 Music DJ Service for your wedding or any party at Radio1Music.us. Now, here with the call from Lake Mills High School, Rik Franke, Scotty Gran, and Lisa Kay on the sidelines. The CRSN Coulee Golf Bowl Pre-Game Show. Here's Rik, Scotty, and Lisa.
Good evening and welcome to high school football on the Coulee Region Sports Network. Rik Franke, Scotty Gran with you. No Lisa Kay. She's not on the sidelines. She would have limited space to be on the sidelines too, Scotty, if she was to have made the trip here to Lake Mills. But a gorgeous night for football. I will tell you right up front that Verizon doesn't work in Lake Mills for streaming live HD video. And U.S. Cellular hotspots are not working so well either, Scotty.
I guess not.
But most likely you're either in and out of the stream tonight or you're watching the upload of tonight's game, which we will give you all the play-by-play action. We'll give you all the features, including our Coulee Golf Bowl pregame show, which we will have Stan Evans at the Rock, as we typically do each and every pregame throughout the season. We've got a great matchup for you tonight, as the Onalaska Hilltoppers coming in as the 5th-ranked team in D3 at 2-0, beating a very, very tough Hudson, and then going to River Falls and knocking off the Wildcats. So we got a different kind of cat tonight. It is the L-Cat, and I looked up L-Cat on the World Wide Web.
You did? What did you find?
And it doesn't. None of the definitions are the same as the cat that's on my roster here, but it must be like a Lake Mills cat. I'm guessing that's what an L-Cat is. But I came up with a human enzyme, a catamaran landing craft, and a bus company in Emporia, Kansas. Those are all L-Cats. But this is obviously an L-Cat, as in a cat that looks just like the one that's on the roster.
Yeah, and a very talented team. I mean, this team is ranked number 6 in Division 4. Some weapons on offense. We'll get into that, Rik, and we'll talk about that as we go through the pregame here. But I mean, this is going to be very intriguing. 2 quality quarterbacks going at it tonight. It's going to be a good matchup here.
It is. We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, Stan Evans is at the Rock with the coach, Tom Yashinsky, and also Nam Yang. That's coming up next here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Do you feel the need to be free? Totally free checking, that is. Coulee Bank can satisfy that need. His free, her free, your free. Free means something different to everyone. Totally free means Coulee Bank has you covered. Free debit card, free online banking, free bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements, free interest checking, and a free gift when you open your account. Do you feel the need to be free? Totally free? Go to any Coulee Bank branch or CouleeBank.net for more information. Coulee Bank, member FDIC.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Noble Insurance Service is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
When is a fixture not a fixture? When it's made from inferior materials, retail grade and manufactured to be sold at low prices. A fixture by definition means permanently fixed. Be sure your fixtures are permanently fixed, professional grade, and properly installed by the experts of Every Plumbing. Visit our showroom and look over the line of Kohler kitchen and bath fixtures. Every Plumbing, call us today for fast service and fixtures that are truly fixtures.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we focus on treating the whole person at one of our multiple locations, located in Southwest Wisconsin. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. From newborns to seniors and everyone in between, all of our patients can experience the benefits of chiropractic care. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too. Discover the Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Center's difference.
Hi, we're the Chios family, and this is our story.
It has always been a dream of ours to put down roots and to find a place that we can call home. During our home buying process, Ultra took great care of us. They made us feel like we were their #1 priority and always greeted us with a smile. The process was so fast and easy, and we were able to sign our documents online with ease. We're so glad we chose Ultra. They made our dreams come true.
This is more than a bundle. This is more than a combo deal. It's your sanctuary, your home court. It's where everything happens. This is your home, your car, your memories. And you want to be sure they're protected with home and auto insurance. As your State Farm agent, I get it. It's why I'm here.
Here to help life go right. Talk to a State Farm agent today.
Call State Farm agent Kurt Paff in Onalaska at 608-783-1130.
Swinging this week. Last week, big interception. Start off the game. Got us the ball right away. Hank Olson, 1, 2, 3. 2 very solid weeks of football. All right, unnoticed, stat sheet doesn't show it. You watch film though, this guy stands out every week. Nick Bloom, 1, 2, 3. Game-winning touchdown last week. All right, Haggerty scored it, but this guy was out front leading the way. Colton Hogum, 1, 2, 3. And this guy, hey, we need a big game for him tomorrow. Michael Savard, we need a big game from you tomorrow. All right, lock him down. 1, 2, 3. Here we go, let's swing.
All right, we are at the Rock. This is Stan Evans for our Coulee Golf Bowl Pre-Game show with our head coach, Onalaska's own, Tom Yashinsky, where we also talk to one of Onalaska's players. This week, we're going to be talking to, we're just going to call him Moses because he opens up the holes in the middle of the line, Nam Yang. Now, Nam, listen, he's a right guard. He also plays outside linebacker, too, as well, correct? Yeah, outside linebacker. He is a senior, number 55, so keep an eye on him during the game. Now, Nam, week one, I'll just let you, 6 pancakes against a future Badger. Yeah. Now, also, you're on the Joe Thomas top offensive lineman of the year category. I've seen that coming in. How do you feel about that?
It's pretty good, being recognized as top lineman in the state. So awesome. Now, one of the things I wanted to cover, and I haven't covered with any of the other players, we had Austin Larson and then Connor Haggerty week one. One thing I would like to know, what has Coach Yashinsky instilled in you as a player and also for life after Onalaska football? One thing, to lead others as well.
Lead others. All right, great, awesome. Now, we always talk about rituals. Is there any type of rituals you do before pregame?
Listen to music, Eminem. That's about it.
You know the Yin Yang Twins?
No.
I was going to say something about that, but anyway. Now, do you have any college offers? And if not, any colleges that you are looking or interested in going to?
No, I'm just open to anything right now.
Anything right now?
Yeah, just glad to have the opportunity.
There you go. Favorite NFL team, favorite player?
Probably just Seahawks.
The Seahawks?
Yeah.
All right, so you're a Go Hawks person, huh?
Yep.
12th man.
Yeah.
Well, Nam, keep it going. Keep opening up those holes for your running backs, protecting your quarterback also as well, and hopefully you guys finish up with a great season, all right? Nice talking to you, buddy.
Yep.
All right, now, Coach, we're going to get off over to you. Now, I'll just sit here and tell you, 2-0 after a 28-21 win over River Falls. Good start to the season. We're talking about Austin Larson. Big game for him last week. 38-37, 12-yard touchdowns, 3 to Landon Peterson, 1 to our big boy Haggerty with 5:37, and that pretty much was a game-winning touchdown. So that was pretty important. Looks like they ran the ball 46 times, 6 passes. As for you, 27 runs, 17 passes. So what was the good and the bad from the game?
You know, our offense produced when we had the ball. I think we had 7 possessions, 2 punts, 4 touchdowns, and one of those was the end of the game where we were running up the clock. So efficiency on offense, you know, 4 of our 6 meaningful possessions we scored points on, which is good. We obviously lost a possession when that accidental onside kick hit off our guy's leg and they recovered it. We didn't have many snaps. You know, I think we only had, it was right around 40 snaps in the game, which is a pretty low number. So that's something that we want to increase. Obviously, we felt that if we had the ball, we were going to be able to score. Right. We just didn't have the ball much. Right. So, you know, getting them off the field,
is something I would have liked to improve on.
Right.
They ran the ball really well last week. We made plays when we need to. We bend but didn't break.
Right.
River Zumak had a great play down at the goal line to bat down a 4th down attempt. So we did have some stops. We had to force a fumble. I think we were close to the red zone that time.
Right.
But I just like to see more 3-and-outs. I'd like to get off the field quicker, get our defense off, get the ball to our offense. I think we have an explosive offense. We just need the ball to score. So that's something that I'd like to get better at, is getting that ball back sooner so we can put those drives together and make other teams' defense stay on the field.
Yeah, I was actually screaming at, I think I was in the Dells when I seen River Falls score that first touchdown, and I'm like, I go, okay, I got to turn it off. I'm driving, so I had to turn it off at a certain point in time. But you won the game. That's the most important thing. You're going in 2-0. Let's look at this week's opponent. We've got Lake Mills. They're out of the Capital North. They're 1-1. They had a big win last week, 56-21. You've got some kids you got to look at. Adam Moyne, number 6, 6'3", 185. He's a junior. He's got 456 passing yards, 183 rushing yards, which leads their team. And then they've got the wide receiver, Hunter. I think it's Buccio. I'm not sure. Beagle. Okay. He's number 3, 6'1", 190 pounds. He's a senior, 213 receiving yards. We know they lost their opening game of the season to Menominee, 34-10. Looking at your first 2 opponents, looks like you've been based on run-heavy teams. What are you looking at with Lake Mills coming into this game?
Yeah, it's obviously a much different set than we're going to see. They go without a running back about 80% of the time. They like to throw it. They're going to throw it often. The Beagle kid he's going to Mankato as a defensive backer. He's been offered, at least. I don't know if he's committed there. So he's obviously got some Division II interest. So he's a very talented kid. The quarterback's a really talented kid, 24. Matt Johnson is another really talented kid. So they have some weapons in that spread offense. And my biggest fear is, they play in space, that you miss one tackle in space and they're going to gain a lot of yards or get a touchdown, So the thing we've talked about is just getting as many guys to the ball as we can. He gets rid of the ball really fast. We know we're not going to get a lot of pressure on him because of how quickly he gets rid of the ball. So, the goal this week is keep the ball in front of us, tackle short, and try and, force some incompletions, maybe get an interception or 2.
Now, in looking at that, is he one of these types of quarterbacks who it's a quick pump fake and then he's off running? Is that another thing you've got to look at?
He will. Most of his runs are designed runs, so he is their leading rusher, but it's designed because they spread you out so much. They get you out of the box and then they call run plays. He can make stuff happen, but a lot of it's designed. They call draws, they call traps. But other than that, he gets rid of the ball quick. I mean, the ball's in his hands, and in under 2 seconds, he's throwing it. He's getting it out to one of his talented wideouts.
Right. So your focus is it looking at taking away those 2 players basically going into this game?
Yeah. We want to try and cause some confusion. Make him hold the ball. He's really good at getting the ball out quick. So if you can make him hold the ball, make him scramble around a little bit, and then you get guys moving. That's when some of those interceptions can happen. He starts throwing across his body or throwing it deep. So getting him thrown off rhythm. Anytime you get a quarterback throwing off rhythm, there's a tendency to throw off, not with your feet not set or whatnot. So those are the things we want to be disruptive so that he's unsure of what he's seeing, which causes him to hold the ball. Then maybe we get some pressure and get a couple of sacks.
One of the things I'm thinking about, I was looking at some of the stats. They look like they're more vulnerable against the run. So what is the possibility of maybe getting Nathan Lubinsky going off this game?
It's definitely a goal of ours. Typically when teams play a certain style, they're better at defending that same style. If you're a run-heavy team, you're usually pretty good at defending the run because you see it every day. Same thing if you're a spread, pass-heavy team, you're probably pretty good at playing against the spread because you see it every day. So I think we have a style that they maybe aren't as used to defending. I think we have some kids that maybe they aren't as used to defending. Nathan and Jess, if he gets in there, and get Luck and Haggerty in there blocking. So that definitely is a goal of ours tonight is we want to get the ball to our back. He hasn't had a chance to really get going because we've played some really good defenses. Right. And this is a week where we think that our offensive line can hopefully take control and get moving on the, get some ground and really get Nathan out in open space. So we talked about it. So we want to see Nathan run for 200. We want to get that kid the ball this week.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what? Good luck. Pound the rock and keep it rolling. We've got Onalaska 2-0 going up against Lake Mills L-Cats 1-1 Division 4. Back to Rik Scott for the call of tonight's game on CRSN.
Thank you much. Stan Evans with the coach, Tom Yashinsky. Also heard from Nam Yang there. Pound the Rock segment, part of our Coulee Golf Bowl pregame show. Rik Franke and Scotty Gran here. Campus Stadium in beautiful Lake Mills, Wisconsin. 110 years of football here, this being the 111th. And I will tell you that it's a really pretty setting. We are built into a hill here in this box, which some people are ready to dispose of, but it's got one more season left.
I think Charlotte's Web has said some pig 100 times in this time frame. But however, this is a beautiful setting. It's a classic field here, Rick, like you said, and the field's in great condition considering how long it's been here. So great job.
Jeff Ross made the drive by himself yet again. Doesn't want to sit with two big guys in a car for 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're not sure. We put cologne on and everything.
Yeah,
so
we did.
I'm not exactly sure what the deal is there.
Actually, I had one last spritz as I got out.
But we made the trip, and if you're trying to watch the stream here on YouTube tonight, we'll tell you internet is not going to be our friend. Next year they will have a stadium that has a hardline internet, and it'll work out great. I don't know when the next time we'll be in Lake Mills, but obviously we will make sure to upload if you miss parts of the game tonight because of the MiFi situation. It is what it is, but we're glad to be able to bring you the action tonight as the Lake Mills L-Cats, the Division IV 6th-ranked 1-1 team, take on the Onalaska Hilltoppers, ranked number 5, 2-0 in Division III. Now, let's take a look at the tail of the tape, and Scotty's going to break it down for you here, and then we'll take a quick break here in the Coulee Golf Bowl pregame. But 33 points average per game on offense for the L-Cats with 230 passing yards, and they do get it done with Adam Moen. He can do it with his feet. He can do it with his arm. He has 183 rushing yards and a couple of touchdowns. Passing, 57%, 456 yards, 6 TDs, 4 interceptions. You put pressure on him, though. You hope that you can get him to make some mistakes. The rushing game is pretty much Moen. They do not hand the ball off very often. You'll see some trickeration from time to time with the receivers. They do have a running back on the team, but not so much in terms of handoff situations based on what I'm hearing. So we will see whether that becomes part of the game plan. Maybe things get changed up based off of what they did against Menominee. 121 rushing yards per game. On defense, they allow 28 per game. 100 passing yards allowed, 181 rushing yards. So the defense has been pretty good. Menominee was able to run the football, though.
I think, though, looking at the tail of the tape on Alaska with the way they can throw the football, I think it's going to be a very high-scoring game. If you look at everything on paper, this could be very entertaining tonight. Adam Moen last year accounted for 34 touchdowns, Rick, 34 on the ground and in the air. Hunter Beagle, one of the best wide receivers maybe in the state of Wisconsin, already off to a great start with 14 catches, 213 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And you can't forget about number 24, Matthew Johnson, the other wide receiver. Last year, 30 catches, 563 yards, and 10 touchdowns. He actually led the team in touchdowns last season. So Lake Mills has a lot of weapons at their disposal, and we'll have to see how the Onalaska defense shuts them down here tonight.
Yeah, Carson Lund and Charlie Bender, a couple of those other names that will see the ball for Moen from time to time. Of course, the Hilltoppers have their own weapons, and Austin Larson off to a great start. Great game manager, strong arm, capable of stepping up and moving with his feet when he needs to. 24 for 40 on the season thus far in 2 very tough battles against a good Hudson team and also a very good River Falls team. 60% in terms of completion, 400 yards, 6 TDs, 0 interceptions.
How about the quarterback rating?
The quarterback rating is outstanding,
like
at
138. Yeah, 138, something like that. Yeah. I mean, he was 150 last week. I mean, the one thing I think you'll see tonight, I think we're going to see a little bit more Nate Lubinsky on the ground. I think they're going to try to get the running game going. Size advantage, it favors Onalaska if you look at the offensive line on paper. So that should be an interesting development to see if they can get the ground game going here tonight.
Lubbs, 29 carries, 152 yards in the first 2 games. A nice 5.2 click per carry. You'd like to see that number go even higher, but no touchdowns yet on the season. Tonight
Nothing yet
is the night he's looking to make it happen. We've got about 7 minutes till kickoff. We're going to take another quick break here in the Coulee Golf Bowl pregame show. We'll come back and get you some starters and more here on Coulee Region Sports Network.
Taste the sensations of true Italian food. Smell the sweet smell of Italian stuffed pizza, Italian spaghetti sauce like Mom used to make. And the unforgettable aroma of fresh garlic bread permeating the dining room at Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante. Dine in, carry out, or order online with the Bite Squad and Eat Street apps to have great Italian delivered. You're invited to taste the difference. Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante, 1427 State Highway 35, Onalaska.
For many people, one of the largest assets they'll have at retirement may be a work-related retirement account. Investment decisions you make throughout your working life could dramatically affect the value of your account when you decide to quit working. How do you decide your account allocations? How do you know when to make changes? Brent Peterson at Interstate Wealth can help. For help in understanding your work-related retirement account, contact Brent Peterson at interstatewealth.com. Investment advisory services offered through Virtue Capital Management LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Interstate Wealth LLC is independent of Virtue Capital Management.
Coulee Golf Bowl is the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska, but it's also a perfect place to watch the big game or stop in after a hard day's work to unwind with great food and drinks. Coulee Golf Bowl has you covered with an extensive menu, including great choices from apps to entrees and mouth-watering daily specials like burgers, tacos, prime rib, tenderloin tips, shrimp, fish, and roasted chicken are just a few of the daily specials. Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill. Visit them online at CouleeGB.com and sign up for their e-club to get special offers and promotions.
Waste Management of Wisconsin is your local choice for all of your collection and disposal needs. From collection and recycling to state-of-the-art landfill operations. At Waste Management, think green is a way of life. It means commitment to customer satisfaction and long-term relationships. It means cleaner, safer communities. And it means you receive high-quality service second to none. Their goal is to be the single source for all of your collection and disposal needs. Sign up today and see why more people choose Waste Management than any other. Contact Dean Lounsbro, DLOUNSBR at WM.com, 608-518-1720.
Burrito artistry. 2 words you rarely see together. At BA Burrito Company, they're words to live by. Get your BA madly mixed flavors any way you like. Handcrafted burrito artistry at the Copeland store in La Crosse can be delivered right to your door through the Eat Street and DoorDash apps on your computer or smartphone. BA Burrito can also cater to any event and is the official Iceberg Fan Deck caterer of the Coulee Region Chill. BA Burrito Company. Check out the full menu, daily specials, and catering online at baburritoco.com. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service has been at your disposal since 1984. It's all about the service and customer satisfaction. When Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling says they're going to be there, you can count on them. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling means responsible recycling. The Hogum family is a proud supporter of Onalaska Hilltoppers athletics. If you're in the need of their reliable services, give them a call at 608-783-6727 or visit them online at hilltopperrefuse.com.
I'm a mother of a teenager, and when a child is learning how to drive, you want to turn it over to someone who's patient.
Enhanced Driving Institute teaches your child how to drive responsibly, not just pass a test.
He does a lot more than teaching to pass the test, but also teaching just conscious driving.
Class registration is open right now and filling fast.
I don't want my daughter to just pass her test. I want her to be a good driver for life.
EDI-WI.com. Enhanced Driving Institute.
Rik Franke Scotty Gran, Campus Stadium. Lake Mills, Wisconsin, the setting. Beautiful night for football as we get set for action. The Onalaska Hilltoppers will be kicking off to the L-Cats. And it'll be Ben Foss who will be set to kick off. Beagle back deep. We've heard about him. He can move the football. Grant Horkin, I believe, the other returner, number 27. Here's the boot. End over end, taken at the 15. Here's Beagle up the right side. Dragged down from behind. Nice tackle there. As it'll be decent field position at the 31-yard line is where things will start out for this Lake Mills offense.
Yeah, pretty good return. Romero with the tackle that time. Good pursuit. Beagle actually was a first-team all-conference return specialist last year for the L-Cats.
So you got Adam Moen at quarterback. Spread receivers, Hunter Beagle, Matt Johnson, Carson Lund, Charlie Bender, Jackson Retram sometimes will be out there. They'll mix it up all game long. They do have a back in the backfield right now, which does not happen all that often for this team. It is an initial handoff, and it will be a 2-3 yard carry here for Javante. as that will be his first carry of the game. But this is a whole different look than what they showed against Menominee to start the game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they know the athleticism of the Onalaska defensive backs, and they're going to try and mix it up a little bit here to confuse them. I thought I was looking at the Detroit Lions and the run-and-shoot offense when I first saw these guys come out here, Rick, back in the old 90s.
Oh, yeah. So 2nd down, 7 yards to go here for the L-Cats in their first series as we're just underway here from Lake Mills, Wisconsin. Sling pass out left side. That's Matt Johnson. Johnson going to get close to a first down. Nathan Lubinsky in on the stop. Also in on the tackle was Michael Saverin, and Saverin will be a key part of today's defense. If you notice, the Hilltoppers going with that nickel, and you got Michael Saverin with great speed. He has been tasked and pounded the rock because of it.
Yeah, and obviously he's going to be a spy extra back, just to counteract Lake Mills and their ability to get outside.
So the first down of the game, and the L-Cats sitting at the 41-yard line. Throw down the right side here from Moen. Little overthrown, outstretched arms, incomplete. Pass intended for Charlie Bender. Coverage was good by Saverin. Also deep in coverage for the Hilltoppers was Jess Ondell.
Yeah, pretty good arm showing off right there by Adam Moen as he led that receiver down the field, just a little overthrown. But again, like you said, great coverage down the field.
2nd down after the incomplete pass. That offensive line, left tackle Josh Leska here. You've got the left guard Ryan Grossman, center David Bruce, right guard David Klein, and Tyler Theater on right tackle. 2nd and 10. Another play fake, and here's Moen with his feet. He'll get ahead for 5 yards. Had his legs taken out from under him as Hank Olson was in the area.
That was a great tackle by Olson right there. And that, the concern you have with Moen is one-on-one with your DBs in that second level, and that time Hank Olson, good technique on that tackle.
10:25 and counting here, first quarter. First series of the ball game. And 1 first down picked up here, but it's 3rd and 5 now for the L-Cats.
Yeah, Lake Mills using a lot of motion to try to pull these linebackers out of their areas.
Trips right, 2 receivers split lefts. Moen, quick throw. And right near the first down marker, driven out of bounds as the Hilltoppers get Hank Olson with a little bit of help to push him out just before the first down marker. It'll be 4th and inches.
Yeah, it should be a yard short, if not, like you said, maybe some inches here. They'll go for it in this predicament, yeah. I would think.
Ball just across midfield into Onalaska territory. They'll be going for it and look for Moen to use his feet.
Yes.
Of course, you see how quick he releases that football. Great numbers last year, although he did throw 19 interceptions.
Yes, he did.
6 TDs, 4 picks here in the early goings of the 2019 campaign. Quick sling out left side, gets the first down, completes the pass. Matt Johnson, 6'1", 185-pound senior, and that is his 8th catch of the season.
And that's a great play call right there by the Lake Mills coaching staff. Just a quick toss out, get the extra yards after the yak after the catch, and good play.
So the second first down of this series here for the L-Cats, moving the football. You knew coming in, that quick release from Moen. Already used his feet once. And a little motion there to the right side as Johnson gets set. Now to get some penetration. The push is on, but Moen has time. Now it'll break down. He gets loose from one tackle. Not by River Zumach, though, and he's sacked back at the 40-yard line.
Man, River Zumach is a football player. He just got right in there and cleaned that up. That was a beautiful play. Good pursuit. Onalaska has struggled getting after the quarterback. Not that time.
Nick Bloom was the first one in as Moen ran out of real estate, and he was able to get loose, and then eventually it's River Zumach who ends up with a sack, and that's his 3rd sack of the season.
And Moen, he looked very confused at the line of scrimmage on what Onalaska was running.
2nd and 25 now after the sack by Zumach. Well, Rivers had an outstanding season, and we're just getting started. Here's a give off the left side. And that's Beekle who gets a head for about 5 or 6 on the play. And again, it's River Zumach in on the tackle.
Jet sweep that time, trying to test the outside. Good job by the defensive ends of the Hilltoppers to make that play go back inside so Zumach could clean it up.
So you got a 3rd down and about 17 to go here. The Elcats were inside Onalaska territory, but a big sack drove them backwards.
Not 3rd and 40.
No.
3rd and 17.
3rd and 17.
What are you referring to?
Yeah, I don't know.
I know what you're referring to.
Yes.
I don't even want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Here's Moen. He's got time. And it finally breaks down, throws to the near sideline. Beekle makes the catch, and he's hit from behind by the Hilltoppers' Nick Pika.
And Beekle's, he's looking for a flag right there. I mean, I don't know really for what reason.
It was 3-on-3 there.
Yeah.
Hunter Beekle tackled by Nick Pika. Pretty close in sounding names.
Yes.
So 4th and 11 here now for the Elcats. 7:01 left here in the first quarter. We're scoreless. This is the first series of the ball game.
Yeah, Javonta Beach has been out of the lineup. Has been over getting attended to by the trainer over here on the sidelines for quite some time. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, he had the initial carry, and we haven't seen him since. Obviously a passing situation. It is almost every time here for the Elcats. Good protection. Got a lot of people deep. And that'll be overthrown. Coverage by Sabrin, but a flag is thrown. And I don't know about that one, but nonetheless, it is thrown. And they're going to call pass interference.
Yeah, that kind of questionable there. Ball was not within the vicinity of the receiver over the head, but we're up here.
Jackson Retcham, the intended receiver. And so that's going to be a penalty against the Hilltoppers. And
pass interference is the call. 15-yarder from the line of scrimmage, giving the Elcats a first down.
Of course, our thanks to one of our great Coulee Region Sports Network sponsors, Coulee Bank. Bank with confidence, been with CRSN from the very beginning. Also thanks to Kurt Paff State Farm Insurance of Onalaska. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. So a first down after the pass interference call. Elcats, 6:36 left in the first quarter. They're doing what they want. They're taking lots of time off the clock,
yes, they are.
Keeping the Hilltoppers offense off the field. Here's a handoff. That was Charlie Cassidy, and Cassidy's going to get racked up right back at the line of scrimmage. Quickly in was David Luck.
Yeah, Nick Bloom in there right away, too. And, you know, you talked about him many times last week, Rick. He's doing a great job at the point of attack with his hands getting in there. Got the initial wrap and the good cleanup by Luck on the backside.
Hilltoppers have Damian Tracy out there as the nose tackle. Gino Angelini working out there alongside Nick Bloom. That's the front, a 3-man front right now. And again, Cassidy in the backfield along with Moen. Beekle in motion to the left. Lone receiver to the near side is Stenbrotten. Here's the carry by Cassidy. Gets some room close to a first down. A nice run by Cassidy, and a new look here for this Elcats team as Jacob Falk was there for the stop, and that's going to be very close to another Lake Mills first down.
Yeah, going strong left on the counter that time, and a good play call. Sucked in all those linebackers, and a good gain by Cassidy.
Charlie Bender joins the mix on offense now for the Elcats.
Wonder if he's related to John Bender.
I wouldn't know that, Scott. Maybe you
the
can
Breakfast
ask,
Club? Come
maybe
on
you
now.
can ask around. they might tell you.
Yeah.
Cassidy stays in the backfield now. And watch Beekle in the slot right.
I don't think he's related to a fictional movie character, but that's all right.
Probably not. And here's the keeper for Moen. Dives ahead down to the 16-yard line. Luck makes the stop.
He picks up a first down.
First time we see Moen carry the football here tonight. Very explosive. When he gets a wide open field, he's able to make some moves with his legs. And very athletic quarterback.
Well, the Elcats are moving the football here on the Hilltoppers.
Taking
Ball
a ton of time.
16-yard line, 1st and 10.
A 12-minute drive right now almost.
Hilltoppers need to get some more penetration. Had that big sack, but then the Elcats bounce back and pick up another first down. And here they are in the red zone, knocking at the door. Pump fake there by Moen. Now using his feet to the near sideline. He'll get hit as he throws. And that was caught by Beekle, but out of bounds. Coverage was good. Luck and Pika were there.
Great coverage all over the field that time by the Hilltoppers. They had everybody blanketed. Linebackers playing their zones correctly. Great defense by the Hilltoppers.
Second down after the incomplete pass. Thanks to Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers. Discover the difference. 4:30 left in this first quarter. You heard Scotty mention the clock just ticking down on this first drive here by Lake Mills. Motion to the near side by Horkin, or check that, Matt Johnson. Johnson now in the slot. And here's Moen using his feet, left side. He'll get ahead again. Flag is thrown as the ball cuts across the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Now that'll be a hold.
Volk in on the stop.
Volk on the tackle.
And that's going to be pulled backwards here, I believe, a hold.
Preliminary indication is a hold on Lake Mills.
And indeed it is from our officiating crew. Glad to have Jeff Ross on camera again, making the trip down to Lake Mills.
By himself.
By himself. But it's worth it.
It is.
He loves football. Just a little farther drive.
By himself.
See, I want to come down to Lake Mills during the wintertime and see the park when they for ice skating. You skate around trees and stuff. It's pretty cool. Cassidy in the backfield here with Moen. Again, Johnson trades the right side as a slot receiver next to Hunter Beekle. Quick throw to Beekle. Looks for blocks. Cuts back inside. Still on his feet. Finally knocked down inside the 20, down to about the 17-yard line. Jess Ondell in on the stop.
Yeah, great tackle by Ondell and Lebitsky. Kind of tag team in that one right there. Beekle, man, he could move, no question about it. Showed some speed there.
Third down and 11 yards to go here. Should mention that the kicking game is not too shabby either. Carson Lund, the sophomore, has the ability to put it between the uprights. And the Hilltoppers would be, I guess, happy to settle for just a field goal here, as the Hellcats have had the football for what seems like an eternity. Moen, pump fake again. Over the middle, completes the pass, dropped at the 10-yard line. Jess Ondell with the tackle, and again, it's Beekle with the catch.
Yeah, Jess Ondell just gets better every week. That was a great play right there. Read, react. And now forcing Lake Mills into a fourth down here. Let's see what they do.
Hunter Beekle.
They're gonna kick a field goal, looks like.
Minnesota State Mankato offer. Not sure if he's going there or not, but a nice offer. Came in with 14 receptions, 213 yards, 15.2 per catch, and 3 touchdowns. And the kick is up. And it is between the uprights and good.
It's actually Mason LeVake that came out and kicked that field goal for Lake Mills.
It was London game one and different kicker this time. But the Hellcats get on the board and they take a 3-0 lead here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Have you worked your entire life saving for retirement, watching your account go up and down because of market volatility? Stock market fluctuations can potentially have negative effects on your retirement income. If you are wondering if you can retire without depending on the stock market for your retirement income, give Brent Peterson at Interstate Wealth a call. Contact Brent Peterson at interstatewealth.com. Investment advisory services offered through Virtue Capital Management, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Interstate Wealth, LLC is independent of Virtue Capital Management.
Rik and Scotty back with you from Campus Stadium in beautiful Lake Mills, Wisconsin, where the Lake Mills Hellcats have a 3-0 lead. Field goal by Mason LeVake, and that gives them a 3-0 lead. Mason, a freshman, wearing number 55, an unusual kicker number.
Yeah, very unusual. 12 and a half minutes on that drive for 3 points. So if you're on Alaska, you got to be happy. That's kind of a small victory right there defensively.
So finally the Hilltoppers with an opportunity to get the football. And here's LeVake kicking things off. And gives it a nice ride to the 12-yard line. Up comes Jess Ondell. Ondell across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Let's see a very well-rested Onalaska offense coming onto the field here.
Victor Tanev Number 5 on the tap.
So let's see what the Hilltoppers do with the football.
1st and 10 Hilltoppers.
Force that offensive line.
At their own 32.
Left tackle Colton Holcomb, the junior. Caleb Yang, the sophomore, at left guard. Jake Bloom, the senior, at center. Nam Yang, right guard, also a senior. And Grayson Thogmartin, a junior, at right tackle. And Nathan Lubinsky didn't have a whole lot of room there.
Yeah, David Klein, number 54, linebacker, coming in making the play. That was a great instinctive tackle.
It's a gain of 1.
Tyler Theater credited with the tackle for the L-Cats. 1 yard, 2nd and 9 now. So nothing going there for Lubinsky on the first carry. Now he lines up as a slot receiver. Larson all alone, sends Lubinsky to the right side. Here's Lubinsky looking for blocks. He'll get a couple, then dive forward across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Picks up 3.
Yeah, another good pursuit tackle that time. Lake Mills showing some athleticism in that second level.
Ben Buckholtz credited with the tackle, 5'7", 160. Linebacker and another freshman coming up with a stop. 3rd down, 6 yards to go for the Hilltoppers in their first series of the ball game. Larson over the middle, zips it in for the first down throw. And caught by Landon Peterson, who's gotten off to a great start. Landon Peterson with 7 catches coming in, 189 yards, 27 per catch, and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, that 27 per catch is one of the top in the state of Wisconsin right now.
1st and 10 Hilltoppers.
From the 45-yard line, the Hilltoppers get their first down. It's a meeting in the backfield, and Lubinsky has nowhere to go. First in on the stop was Grant Horkin.
Yeah, Horkin's been in there quite a bit. He seems to have a very good nose for the football as a couple plays. 27's flashed out here.
Hellcats have been impressive on the run stop here in the early goings. Of course, they played Menominee, who pound the rock. And so they're prepared for this matchup. Larson looks to throw. A meeting at the quarterback this time. Larson strips 1 tackle. The sack will be successful. Gets nearly back to the line of scrimmage, and the Hellcats are having a free-for-all in the battle at the line right now.
Yeah, Leska here that time getting in and cleaning up the sack, and Larson couldn't really do much. He's so good in the pocket, moved up, tried to get some room, but Leska here cleaned that up pretty quick.
3rd down, 12 yards to go, a loss of 1. Leska here credited with the sack. And now with just 16 seconds left in the first quarter, the Hilltoppers pressured. There's a throw, completion, and Peterson is hit hard, and it'll be 4th and 5 as the stick was made by Ben Buckholtz again.
Yeah, a little slant.
That does it for the first quarter of play. Hilltoppers down 3-0. They'll face a 4th and 5 when we return here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Been missing that taste of Chicago-style Italian beef, Vienna beef, hot dogs, and other Chi-Town classics? Well, I'm here to tell you. Grab 2 or 3 of your friends and head to Mario's Chicago Beef and Hot Dogs in La Crosse. Just a short drive, and you, my friend, are enjoying a juicy Chicago-style Italian beef sandwich, Chicago dogs, depression dogs, fresh-cut fries, and more. Mario's Chicago Beef and Hot Dogs, 118 South 3rd Street, La Crosse. Stop in today or have it delivered with Bite Squad and Eat Street apps.
Rik and Scotty back in Lake Mills, Wisconsin Campus Stadium. 111th year of football here, but it's the last one, and they'll move to a new stadium, will the Hellcats, as Jeff Ross gives you a shot of what's going on in the stands across from us. And Scotty, a rough start offensively here for the Hilltoppers as they face a 4th down and 5 yards to go here as we start second quarter action.
Yeah, a little rough start. I mean, Lake Mills showing some really good athleticism on defense.
So a big play. Hilltoppers going for it. Ball spotted right at midfield, 50-yard line. Larson trying to draw the Hellcats off sides. And nice blocking this time. Pass complete. Hank Olson down the right sideline. He's got blocking by Landon Peterson in front. To the end zone he goes. Hank Olson with the touchdown. 50-yard strike. Larson to Olson, and it's now 6-3 Hilltoppers. Good block by Landon Peterson in front. Was worried a little bit about holding, but no call, no flag.
Yeah, you kind of wondered on that, but again, he got out to that level, made the play. Olson reading it, cuts left inside, touchdown, and a great play by the Onalaska Hilltoppers. They needed a big one there to kind of shift this momentum. They got it.
So now it's time for the extra point attempts. And Nick Pika comes out for the try.
To attempt the extra point.
Hilltoppers strike back on a 4th down situation. And the fake. It's on. The throw. And completes. Ben Wittenberg with a catch and the throw on the hold done by Ben Tracy, who was a quarterback for the freshman team. He comes out with a hold and a nice pass and a 2-point conversion. And the Hilltoppers score.
How about that? That was a great play. Very well executed. And now it's 8-3, man. Didn't see that coming.
Ben Tracy to Wittenberg for the 2-point conversion. And I'll tell you what, that's a good way to strike back. 11:50 left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it is indeed. And they needed it. I think, Lake Mills showing some really good talent on defense. A little bit better than what I thought, actually. And Onalaska getting the big play when they need it. Hey, Rick, Howie's has got kegs and eggs going on here pretty soon here. Oktoberfest is coming. Must be 21 to enter the restaurant. Doors open at 6. Breakfast details along with drink specials Friday of Oktoberfest, September 27th. It's a great kickoff before the tapping of the golden keg. And the first 100 people in the door receive free T-shirts at Howie's, your ultimate sports viewing venue downtown La Crosse.
Very nice, Scotty. That's right. Oktoberfest right around the corner. Of course, the town of La Crosse triples, does it not?
Triples. Many cars are moved. There's a little bit more in the police blotter the following days. Yep.
There is.
It's busy.
Foss with a nice kick to the 10. And Lake Mills with a return. I believe that's Beagle out across the 25 to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, Beagle, very talented. Aiden Larson on the tackle that time, number 11 for the Hilltoppers.
Of course, Aiden Larson, the starting quarterback for the JV team, and he's out there on special teams making a stop, so nice work there.
Onalaska now, let's see if they can slow down this offense enough to maybe get the ball back quickly to keep going on the momentum offensively that they've sustained.
So first down, Elcats from their own 28-yard line. Saw a mixed bag of tricks here for Lake Mills in the first series, which lasted a long, long time. Play fake there, and here's Moen using his feet. He's stuck by Albert Romero.
Yeah, Olson in initially. Romero cleans it up right there. And good job getting to Moen, as if he turns the corner, he had a lot of open space behind that.
Javonta Beach was in the backfield again. He went out for a little while in that first series. Good to see him back out. And he was supplemented by Charlie Cassidy, who had a couple nice runs.
2nd down and 6.
So bringing the play out is Grant Horkin, and it'll be 2nd and 6 here for the Elcats. Romero playing right end. You got, I think, Big Jasper O'Donnell in at nose tackle. And here's Beach trying to find a hole. Lubinsky drags him down from behind. He'll be close to a first down. We'll see where they spot this football.
And others on the tackle.
Yeah, good push up front by Lake Mills.
For a first down.
It was a good job by Javonta Beach to read the hole. He had some time where he was able to just find a little seam.
Just kind of waited for his offensive line to kind of develop a little bit and keep going down the field. And like you said, great vision. Can't teach that.
So that picks up the first down here for Lake Mills. Ball now at the 39-yard line. 10:35 and counting here in the first half. 8-3 the score in favor of the Hilltoppers. A 50-yard touchdown. And the first touchdown reception for Hank Olson. Here's a run to the outside. This carry is Matt Johnson, and Johnson gets ahead for 6.
Yeah, good block on the outside by Beagle that time. Luck had a good read on that, and Beagle kind of cleaned him out so Johnson could turn the corner and get a couple extra yards.
Well, you got to like the play calling here in the early goings. Nice work by Dan Furkovich, the head coach. 2nd down and 4. And a little less throwing, a little more running than expected, I believe. So that's how they adapted the game plan for this game. Moen Downfield, he's got a fly route, and Johnson just can't hang on. So close to a big play there.
That was a great play call, faking that jet sweep, and then Johnson on that seam route, and he had everybody beat. He catches that. That's a touchdown.
Although it was just a little bit, led him just a little bit too far, so he would have gone down after the catch, but just a little too far and off the fingertips. So now 3rd down and 4 after the incomplete pass. Cassidy comes in for Beach for Lake Mills. Stenbronn was way across the line of scrimmage, realized he needed to get back behind the line. And Johnson in motion. Moen, the keeper. He'll get the first down and more. Across midfield into Onalaska territory. Lubinski in on the stop along with Jacob Fall.
Yeah, using again, faking that jet sweep, and then Moen just going off the backside of his offensive line on the left. Using that strong side again to get a couple additional yards. And you called it, Rick. This is a very methodical game plan right now by the L-Cats.
Yeah, they came in with a plan, no doubt about that. 1st and 10, 9:25 and counting left here, first half. Hilltoppers have that 8-3 lead and a 50-yard touchdown pass and the 2-point conversion. As Ben Tracy was able to connect with a pass. Cassidy does a nice job of running the football. Zumock had a little trouble taking him down. Jess Ondell comes in to help finish it off.
Yeah, good power that time showed by Cassidy.
Zumock on the tackle.
Of course, Ben Wittenberg, who caught that 2-point conversion, boy, he came in last year when our backs were injured, the starters, and boy, did he put up some great numbers towards the end of the season last year. He's been out there on linebacker and doing a good job and comes up with a 2-point conversion catch. So 2nd down and about 7 yards to go here for the L-Cats. Moen, quick throw. Johnson with a catch, uses the feet. He'll get dragged down by Lubinski, who's got numerous tackles in this game
tonight.
He
does, and better job that time on that quick out. And, Johnson only got maybe 2 yards, 3 yards on that one, so good reaction that time by the Onalaska defense.
Reminder to those of you that are trying to watch on YouTube tonight, there's just not an internet that's going to push out video here from Lake Mills tonight, so it's not you, it's us. But we will have the whole thing put together and up on YouTube for you to watch tomorrow. Hopefully you're able to get some score feeds from time to time. I know you want to find out what's going on here, but we're calling the game, so I can't make posts on the social networks. Here's Moen with the quarterback keeper. Again, another first down, dragging tacklers up to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, it's hard to keep a spy on Moen, too, with all the motion and redirection that they're doing with their offense right now. They aren't really giving you an indication based on what they're doing, where they're going with the football. It's hard to tip it.
So, again, long drive for the L-Cats. 7:35 and counting here, first half. Only able to put 3 on the board last time. Mason Levesque with the field goal. Johnson in motion here. And here's Cassidy. Finds a hole. Tripped up there. Gets to the 30. A 5-yard pickup.
Tripped up by David Luck, number 42.
Might have been Bloom actually that tripped him up, but Albert Romero able to finish things off.
Yeah, timeout here. Onalaska.
And they will take a timeout. We'll do exactly the same here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Coulee Golf Bowl is the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska. Choose Coulee Golf Bowl as a location for your next golf event or party. Whether you plan to hold a large corporate or charity event, just a group of 12 on a golf getaway, or even an afternoon of bowling, Coulee Golf Bowl is the complete destination. Take advantage of their birthday party specials, and if you're interested in league play, there are leagues always looking for individuals and teams to join the fun. Coulee Golf Bowl in Onalaska. It's time to get your planning underway. 608-781-1111 or CouleeGB.com.
Well, the Lake Mills L-Cats have been controlling the football for the majority of this first half, Scotty.
Yeah.
And they continue on this, their second series. And we're almost through the first half of play.
Yeah. If I were to guess, they have about 18 to 19 minutes of possession time right now in this football game.
It's been a long time since I've seen someone with these kind of sustained drives against this Hilltopper defense.
Absolutely.
Which has come out so strong against two big-time opponents in Hudson and River Falls. Here's Beach to the outside. Luck and Undell. And Undell forced out of bounds, but very close to another first down.
Yeah, good effort that time, too, on the run by Beach, outstretching his arms to possibly get a first down. Depends on the spot.
And I think they're going to get it again here.
Be close. Well, it looks like they're going to mark him just slightly short.
Yep, they have a yard short here.
Half a yard,
right.
a yard. Yep.
So with that being the case, 3rd and 1 to go here. 6:48 to play in the first half. Hilltoppers pinching in. Johnson motion to the right side. Look for Moen to keep this football this time. And not able to get the play off.
What do we got? False start? Delay a game.
Delay a game. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of a crucial mistake right
It
here.
is, especially as they're driving down the field. I mean, they might be hungry for that Big Al's weekend lunch, the weekday lunch buffet over at Big Al's. Who knows? $9.99 all-you-can-eat pizza, garlic bread with different featured specialty pizzas every day, along with the Big Al special cheese and sausage. Pepperoni pizzas at Big Al's, a La Crosse original.
So what you're saying is that the L-Cats were daydreaming about that Big Al's pizza, and they just forgot to get the play started.
Crispy crust.
That's what that was.
Yeah.
So 3rd down, 6 yards to go here. They were sitting pretty for just 1. And again, taking a long time on this. And they'll get the play off this time. Moen, deep pass downfield. He's got his receiver, led him just a bit too far. Pass intended for Jackson Rentrum.
Yeah, and a good throw that time. Had him beat. Saverin, got beat at the line of scrimmage and using that speed maybe to kind of help him recover, but it was too little too late. If that pass is completed, that's another touchdown.
Scotty, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a concession stand over there.
I did notice.
I
had to walk over there to go get a power cord.
I haven't smelled
Yes.
the brats and the burgers yet, but I bet you there's some good eats over there.
Yeah, there probably.
4th down, 6 yards to go. And obviously the L-Cats look to go for it here. Hilltoppers are looking for some pressure and good protection right now for Moen. Right now he has all day. Throws over the middle. Johnson the catch. And first down, L-Cats. What a bullet thrown there by Moen to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, inside digger out that time by Johnson, and a great throw by Moen. An even better catch by Johnson, outstretching and just snagging that one. And the L-Cats just keep this clock a-rolling.
Adam Moen, just a junior. Boy, I tell you
Scary.
what, he's got a rifle.
He does. Very talented.
1st and 10 L-Cats.
And that offensive line for the L-Cats is doing a good job on the pass rush right now. Broke down just once. 6:16 and counting here in the first half. And the L-Cats on the move. Last time settled for a field goal. Quick throw, right side, complete to Hunter Beekle. Beekle ahead for another 5 yards and then driven back by the Hilltoppers defense. Got a bunch of different guys in on the stop. Kind of a gang tackle, if you will.
I want to say Pika was in there first. But like you said, there was a plethora of jerseys.
Oh, we got some scores here. And it looks like we got West Salem up on Holman 7-6.
That's kind of a surprise
That's
right there.
in the end of the first.
A little shocked by that one.
Appreciate that, Scott. Thanks for sharing a score for us. So 2nd down, 6 yards to go here for the L-Cats. Johnson moves to the right slot. Moen looked to throw, and then he'll take it with his feet. The outside, Hank Olson drags him down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Another first down for the Lake Mills L-Cats.
A great athlete. I mean, just one step, and then he's just out of the pocket, quick initial movement, and, man, Adam Moen is a special player. He's a very talented athlete.
1st and goal from the 9-yard line. L-Cats in position now, red zone, and 1st and goal. Just about 5 minutes remaining. I can't remember a football game that's breezed by this fast.
food will be sooner.
Trouble this time, though, but Cassidy gets loose and gets back up to the 5-yard line. He picks up 4. Missed tackles have been trouble here for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, they have. Cassidy that time, almost broke that for a touchdown too. And I couldn't see whose tackle he broke initially from the defensive line, but they had that read pretty well initially.
Hilltoppers missing some tackles here in this first half. And Michael Stenbrotten comes out here for the Elkcats with the play, and he'll line up as a wide receiver. You'll see that the quarterback doesn't go to the sidelines. They send the play in out with different players each time. Moen, pump fake, looking. Good coverage pressure here from Gino Angelini, and he dives ahead towards the pylon and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, that was a
5-yard touchdown run for Adam Moen. What an effort.
That was some play right there, and great coverage by Onalaska defensively. Moen saw it. He was trying to flip it over to Beekle, and he was covered well by Pika. He just decided to take it himself and, just kind of hurdle a guy into the end zone. Why not?
So the lead now 9-8. Elkcats leading the Onalaska Hilltoppers. And again, it'll be Mason Levesque. Hit a field goal earlier.
Almost
He's got
blocked.
a foot. It was almost blocked, you're right, by the Hilltoppers. But it's between the uprights and good. 10-8, a 2-point lead for the Lake Mills Elkcats here from Lake Mills, Wisconsin on the Coulee Region Sports Network. Scotty, what do you got for us? What's happening there at Howie's?
Well, at Howie's, there's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, let's take a look. They got Burger Monday going on this Monday. Buy one burger and get one free. Dine in only at Howie's, your ultimate sports viewing venue, downtown La Crosse.
Quick score that we got, and appreciate that from Scott. It's a Holman up on West Salem now, 12-7. So a battle there back and forth. We'll keep you posted on that score.
I'll try to find the Bangor score, too. I know everybody cares about that.
They're playing another cupcake this week, too, Scott. Another
proud alumni here.
Team
Come on now.
An 0-2 record that scored like 7 points and given up 70. Or more than 70.
Can't take the heat. Got a kitchen, man. You got to stop the run somehow, right?
Bangor alum.
That's right.
When do they play Edgar? That's always good.
Yeah, I know.
Edgar Scissorhands has been able to cut them out of the playoffs in the past.
They have. Alma Pepin.
Yep.
Savarin deep in the middle.
And the boot is a line drive. Gets past Jesson Dell and all the way into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And it'll be
Kid's got a foot on
football. He does.
He's only a freshman?
Watching the Menominee game, the first game, they had a version of it up on YouTube, and it was Carson Lund that was kicking in that game, so that's why I anticipated him. But, boy, I'll tell you, this freshman can really kick the football.
He can.
At the 20, it's 1st and 10 for Onalaska.
My guess is that somebody was a witness at a freshman game and said, hey, let's get this kid and get him out there to kick.
Yeah, probably.
Huh? First play for the Hilltoppers in just their second series. Out across the 20 to the 23-yard line, Nathan Lubinsky. That's a 3-yard pickup, maybe 2.5.
And again, I mean, this Lake Mills defensive line or offensive line has been really good in the trenches here in this first half.
So 2nd and 7 here for Onalaska. Again, it's Larson, but he faked the handoff to Lubinsky and some contact after the play.
Yeah, Charlie Cassidy got in there that time. Snuffed that out immediately.
Larson dropped for a loss. So the 3 that Lubinsky picked up, it's back to the original line of scrimmage on the Cassidy sack, and he's been dropped as Larson a couple times. I'll tell you what, that's not something that's been common. Larson's had good protection.
Yes, he has.
Elkcats have been putting the pressure on. Larson, good time this time, slides it underneath, but not much there as Landon Peterson is not going to get a whole lot. He's knocked down to 23. So 4th down here for the Hilltoppers in their second series.
Yeah, Benjamin Buchholz that time. Great play, just not letting Peterson show off that, that world-class speed that we've seen this season.
Deep to receive the punt.
Buchholz has made quite a few stops.
Yeah.
Just a freshman at 5'7", 160. He's got good wheels and able to finish off tackles.
Another guy I've been impressed with, Josh Leska here, the defenseman/offensive lineman, number 75, has really flashed quite a bit in this game so far.
I mentioned that to you on our drive.
Yes.
down to Lake Mills that what I watched on film. He can penetrate. Pika back to accept the snap. Low snap, but he has plenty of time, and he gives it a nice ride. And it'll be Beekle at the 30-yard line. No, check that. That's going to be Michael Stenbrotten, and Stenbrotten knocked out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Good pursuit that time by the Onalaska special teams. This is a pretty important drive here for the defense. They've been on the field a long, long time.
Hudson Weber making the stop on the return by Stenbrotten, and Lake Mills back with the football. Really long drives. The Hilltoppers need to figure out a way to shut this down this time. 2:10 left here in the first half. A 10-8 lead.
You're not going to see a 7-minute epic drive on this one, I don't think, obviously with the half coming to an end. So I'm going to have to see maybe something different here from Lake Mills if they're going to try and score.
Going to get a player off the field here. Almost too many men on the field, but getting off at the very last second was Grant Horkin. Got Cassidy in the backfield here. And it'll be Moen to throw. Deep ball. Pika in coverage. Nice play. The throw was right on the money, but Pika got his hands up and in the way.
And that's the matchup right there. Beekle and Pika, and Pika that time getting the better of that matchup. Good job staying with Beekle, who very good athlete, pretty good size. Pika getting the mid on that one. It wasn't a pick, but it was a Pika mitt.
Moen showing the arm off again. He dropped it right on the money. That was right in the number. But Pika's arm right there to knock that ball away.
Yeah, and like you said, Rick, the Elcats offensive line doing a great job so far in this game.
Stenbrotten and Beekle split to the wide right. Now Johnson joins the fray for trips right. And a run to the near side here. Cassidy gets up to the 39-yard line. Pick up a 3. So it's going to be 1:43 and counting here left in the first half. If the Hilltoppers can get a big stop right here, get the football back and try to make a big play here to close out the first half. I can't believe we're actually getting to halftime.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
This is the fastest game I can remember.
Not a bad drive down either. That was pretty quick.
Yeah. Right off the expressway, Lake Mills. Stop by here sometime.
Yeah, it's a nice town. We got here false start.
What did the sign say when we came into town?
Legendary Lake Mills, yes.
And it'll be motion on the Elcats.
Go back, you were talking about, Rick, Onalaska still got 2 timeouts. So if they can get the ball back here, and we know Larson can engineer some magic. He's done it before. We'll see if he can do it again. But they haven't been able to stop this Lake Mills offense quite yet. Here's their big opportunity.
I haven't seen anybody who can run with Landon Peterson when he's going full-fledged. Of course, not playing on defense, but on offense, boy, I tell you, he's got the wheels. World-class track speed. 3rd and 13. $1:18 left on the clock. And Moen using his feet. It's
great play.
Tripped up there. Bloom was right there to trip him up, and then finished off by David Luck. And so it'll be 4th down, timeout here to stop the clock with 1:12 left. It's exactly what you got to do. We'll keep it right here. Wanted to thank a few of our great sponsors. Thanks to Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Our thanks to Coulee Golf Bowl, the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska, and Waste Management, always working for a sustainable tomorrow. Our thanks to Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. And Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, at your disposal since 1984. Just to name a few of our great sponsors that make it possible to go on these road trips and cover the Onalaska Hilltoppers wherever it is they're going, and, of course, at home as well.
You talked about Coulee Bank earlier, Rick. We got to see our good friend Mark Gargaro this Monday at our annual fantasy football draft.
We did.
And how did you feel about your overall team after you were completed?
Super Bowl. We've got the Lake Mills varsity dance team. They will be joined by
not just playoffs. Super Bowl. Yes, with Super Bowl.
I have no idea. I mean, the way last night's game turned out with the guys not playing any preseason and the type of football we saw last night on offense.
Pretty sloppy for both teams offensively.
It was bad. It was really bad.
Packers got their money's worth for the defense they spent on, it looks like, so far.
Yeah, that's one look at it, and obviously that would be something to be positive about. Here's the kick by Lavake, and a nice one. Uh-oh, that's bobbled there by Sabrin, and he coughs it up. And the L-Cats have the football at the 22-yard line.
That's something you can't have happen.
Yeah, my. That's a huge turnover.
It is.
I think Johnson recovered the fumble from Sabrin. Just got to put that one behind him. He's got to not think about it.
Finally get a stop on defense and make him kick and give it right back to him.
104, and now the L-Cats have a chance to put more points on the board. That's a tough turnover right there. Of course, the Hilltoppers caught on a kick off the front line of their guys last week against River Falls. They were able to survive that one, but this one, let's see. Moen, pressure there from Lubinsky, slings it on out to Cassidy. Nice tackle from behind.
They're going to call horse collar on that.
Horse collar, his hands were up around the shoulders. At least it looked like it, but I got my glasses on, so David Luck is who they're going to call. Did you get him up high? Yeah, you got him up high, says Scott.
Yeah, the safety of the
says
players.
Two Scotts.
Safety of the players.
Wasn't a real rough horse collar, but I guess you got a hand up there, you're going to get called for it. That's an automatic first down, and that's going to be first and goal. First and goal here for the L-Cats with 58 seconds left.
See if Onalaska can buckle down, maybe hold them to 3 or get a turnover here. Last thing you'd want is them to punch it into the end zone right before the half.
Sten Broughton comes in with the play. He'll line up as a receiver. Be off to the right side with Charlie Bender, who hasn't been targeted today. Beekle lined up as the left slot. We'll be watching for him. They got good chemistry. There's the throw, and the coverage was there.
Luck almost picked that off. It was right in the middle of the cover 2, and Luck got his hands on it.
Incomplete.
Jacob Valk was there with the receiver.
And goal.
Targeting Beekle on that quick slant, and right in between the linebackers. That was almost a mistake.
Second and goal here for the L-Cats. 54 seconds remain here in the first half. They have a 10-8 lead.
Taking a lot of time here to get this play called.
Sten Broughton comes out. Grant Horkin comes on with the play.
Confusion.
And it looks like they're looking to the sideline to see if they're going to... Nope, Sten Broughton stays on. And Bender will come back to the sideline. They got to get this play off. They're running out of time. They may run out. Mullen's going to have to be quick here with it. He does. Gets it out of the center's hands, and now he'll use his feet. Looking to the end zone. He'll get hit as he throws. Flag is thrown. Up for grabs at the back of the end zone. Incomplete, says the official.
His flag's got to be probably for holding, you would think.
Yeah, it was because it was before the pressure actually was applied.
It looked like
to Moen.
Yeah, it looked like Bloom was getting free, and then all of a sudden he just kind of got stopped in his tracks.
It just may pull him back.
It's a holding call.
And it will go against the L-Cats. 46 seconds left here in the first half.
On Lake Mills.
And a 10-8 score here in the first half. You thought high scoring. I wasn't so sure about that.
Yeah.
But there's still another half to play.
Well, at the rate they keep churning out the clock, I mean.
I can't remember going to the halftime before 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Lake Mills calling the timeout here, Rick.
It looks like we're going to do that. We'll take a quick break here as well on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Coulee Region Chill NA3HL hockey is just a short month away from starting their 10th season in the La Crosse area.
Perfect pass. They shoot and score.
The puck drops on the 2019-20 season, September 20th, as the Chill start the season on the road in St. Louis. The home opener at Green Island Ice Arena is Saturday, October 12th, as the Chill battle with the Milwaukee Power at 7 o'clock. For ticket information, go to crchill.com. Watch the Chill all season long on HockeyTV.com and listen live to home games on CooleyRegionSportsNetwork.com. Chill hockey is the fastest game in town.
Shot the goal. Rik and Scotty back with you from Campus Stadium in Lake Mills, Wisconsin. And the L-Cats called for a penalty, and now back to the 25-yard line with 46 seconds remaining. So they were sitting first and goal, and now they move backwards with some penalties.
Got to get some pressure here if you're on Alaska.
After a horse collar called on the Hilltoppers, it's been the Elcats getting in flag trouble. Here's Moen towards the end zone. Up for grabs. The catch is made. Feet are in. Touchdown. What a grab in the end zone by Jackson Retrum.
Wow, that was a great catch right there. Great throw, too. Moen put it where only he could get it.
That is a highlight reel catch for Jackson Retrum.
When you're 6'4", you got that wingspan like that. That's a good placement for that football right there.
And I'm not sure if the stats are right on Wiz Sports or not, but I'll tell you, that kid, that's his first catch and first touchdown of the season based on what I've seen. And that almost blocked as well as Michael Sabrin came flying in, but not able to get to it in time. And it's 17-8. Lake Mills leading the Onalaska Hilltoppers here on the Coulee Region Sports Network with just 39 seconds left here in the first half, Scotty.
Yeah, the Crows got Taco Tuesdays going on. Choose from chicken, pork, and shrimp tacos served with a side of chips and guacamole. Only at the Crow, downtown La Crosse.
For those of you just joining the stream here tonight, you may not have heard us earlier, but internet tough here in Lake Mills. Not going to be able to get you a good solid stream. We tried Verizon when we came down. That's a no-go at all. And then we've tried a hotspot with U.S. Cellular, and that's what you're getting right now. And that's off and on, off and on. There's nothing we can do from it on our end, just so you know.
Legendary Lake Mills, not so legendary internet.
Nope, not
right?
so much.
Is that how we're doing this?
The new building will have a hard line. I think they know they have to have a hard line.
Positive that I saw.
But good football game here tonight.
Another Charlotte's Web up here that said Radiant.
Has teed it up. He's ready to kick it off.
So it is now 17-8 in favor of the Elcats here in the first half with just 39 seconds left. Mason LeVake with the kick. 15-yard line. Another bobble by the Hilltoppers. Jess Sundell able to pick it back up this time, and 25-yard line is where he gets to, and eventually driven back.
Taken down by a host of Elcats.
Yeah, Onalaska just having some issues catching that football on special teams here tonight.
So he gets it up to the 24-yard line, and that's where the Hilltoppers will get the football with just 32 seconds left here in the first half.
But 2 timeouts. So they can work this down the field a little bit, make something happen. They could get something real quick here before the half ends.
And it will be a running play for Lubinsky trying to find some blocks, but the Elcats are all over him. He gets up to the 29-yard line, though. Pick up a 4 on the play.
Now Buckholz again. And Buckholz only a freshman, like you said, Rick, but he's been everywhere for the Elcats.
Just 15 seconds left. Let's see if they try to go down deep downfield here after that handoff. One last play here in the first half. Slings it out to Peterson.
Out of bounds.
And he didn't get out of bounds. He's going to go down, and that's going to take care of the first half of play as he gets out across the 40 to the 41. 4 seconds on the clock. The Hilltoppers call a timeout.
Yep, they're going to call a timeout here.
We'll keep it right here. Those of you that are trying to watch the stream tonight, just to let you know, we will totally upload the entire game as in its entirety when I get back to Onalaska and have time to edit and upload.
Yes.
So that's what our plans are. So you'll be able to see the whole thing. Right now, Onalaska fans, the Lake Mills Elcats came out with a game plan that has been a very strong one, and a couple of bobbles in the kick returning game here for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, and the Elcats are a very good football team. I think we've seen that. I mean, offensively and defensively, they've controlled the line of scrimmage in the trenches. Onalaska having a tough time really adjusting right now to what the Elcats are bringing onto the field here tonight.
Yeah, you can't just look at D1, D2, and D4 and say it's a guaranteed game, because this is a D4 team that plays bigger schools and is very competitive.
Heck of an athlete at quarterback, and Moen, he showed it off so far tonight.
So 4 seconds remain. Larson will probably go deep, trips left here. Protection is good. Throws left to Lubinsky, too short on the pass. That'll be the last play of the first half. It was complete, and that does it for the first half here on the Coulee Region Sports Network. Coming up, we will, of course, have your Kurt Paff State Farm Insurance of Onalaska halftime show. We'll have Scotty try to dig up a few scores and more. That's coming up next here on CRSN.
Do you feel the need to be free? Totally free checking, that is. Coulee Bank can satisfy that need. His free, her free, your free. Free means something different to everyone. Totally free means Coulee Bank has you covered. Free debit card, free online banking, free bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements, free interest checking, and a free gift when you open your account. Do you feel the need to be free? Totally free? Go to any Coulee Bank branch or CouleeBank.net for more information. Coulee Bank, member FDIC.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Noble Insurance Service is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
When is a fixture not a fixture? When it's made from inferior materials, retail grade and manufactured to be sold at low prices. A fixture by definition means permanently fixed. Be sure your fixtures are permanently fixed, professional grade, and properly installed by the experts of Every Plumbing. Visit our showroom and look over the line of Kohler kitchen and bath fixtures. Every Plumbing, call us today for fast service and fixtures that are truly fixtures.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we focus on treating the whole person at one of our multiple locations, located in Southwest Wisconsin. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. From newborns to seniors and everyone in between, all of our patients can experience the benefits of chiropractic care. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too. Discover the Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers difference.
Hi, we're the Chios family, and this is our story.
It has always been a dream of ours to put down roots and to find a place that we can call home. During our home buying process, Ultra took great care of us. They made us feel like we were their #1 priority and always greeted us with a smile. The process was so fast and easy, and we were able to sign our documents online with ease. We're so glad we chose Ultra. They made our dreams come true.
This is more than a bundle. This is more than a combo deal. It's your sanctuary, your home court. It's where everything happens. This is your home, your car, your memories. And you want to be sure they're protected with home and auto insurance. As your State Farm agent, I get it. It's why I'm here.
Here to help life go right. Talk to a State Farm agent today.
Call State Farm agent Kurt Paff in Onalaska at 608-783-1130.
It's the Kurt Paff State Farm Insurance Halftime Show on the Coulee Region Sports Network. Now, here with a brief recap of the first half and a look at local scores of other games under the lights, Rik Franke and Scotty Gran.
Welcome to the Kurt Paff State Farm Insurance of Onalaska halftime show. Rik and Scotty from Campus Field here in Lake Mills, Wisconsin, where the L-Cats have a 17-8 lead Adam Moen, the junior quarterback, is living up to his billing. He's done it with his feet, done it with his arm. And, boy, I tell you, there's been a couple of highlight reel plays here by the Hellcats and a couple of sloppy plays for the Hilltoppers, although we did have one big play in that first half. It would right now be a BA play of the day type candidate, and that would be Austin Larson hitting Hank Olson for a touchdown with some nice blocking by Landon Peterson down the field.
Yeah, and you know, really that muff punt is very critical right now in the score. I think if that doesn't happen, we got maybe a different story going into the half. But, you know, again, a lot of football yet to be played, Rick. We got a whole second half, and Onalaska's done it before. I mean, they've regrouped and they've played well in second halves of both of the first two games this season. I expect the same thing as Coach Yash and the staff will get these guys ready to roll.
That pass that Adam Moen made to Jackson Retram and the catch in the end zone, the back of the end zone.
How about the placement of that throw?
And his ability to get his feet down and in with very good coverage by the Hilltoppers was impressive.
Yeah, it was. And again, the placement and the wingspan, you can't teach that. I mean, that's automatic. That's almost like college level type play right there. If you look at, you know, how that kind of went down. So, I mean, big play. I mean, these Hellcats, they can really move the football, man. They're very good.
Well, how about the amount of time they controlled the football?
Oh my goodness,
in the first
had to be. If I'm right, I would have to say at least 21 or 22 minutes of this game they've had the football. I mean, that's a long time. Long time.
This was under an hour for a half of football.
I know. It's making that drive-through stop sound a lot better and a lot faster, Rick. You know what I mean?
Well, we'll see in the second half. It can't possibly be as fast. Things slowed down a little bit with flags towards the end, but I mean, we were cruising it like a 7:45 halftime.
We were. It was looking like it was going to be pretty quick here.
All right, you got some scores for us, Scotty?
I do. Fenimore and Aquinas. Aquinas up 27-7 over Fenimore right now. Arcadia and Westby 0-0. GET 38-0 over Black River Falls right now. Central and Toma 0-0. That's kind of a surprise. Cochran Fountain, Sidney Blair Taylor 0-0. Logan up 16-7 on Sparta right now. Kind of a shocking score. Mineral Point 43-6 over Luther. That's in the second.
Mineral Point's really good.
Yes, they are. Viroqua 6-0 over Dodgeville right now. Holman 12-7, as you alluded to, over West Salem. Alma Pepin and Melrose Mindoro. That's an interesting game. 0-0 in the first quarter.
That's interesting.
Yep. And Bangor up 42-0 in the second quarter against Hillsboro.
What's interesting about the 0-0? Just the two teams?
Yeah, because Alma Pepin, they're kind of stepping up in conference, a division to play Melrose Mindoro. Melman has not looked as strong as they have the last couple years, but that's still an intriguing matchup just to see if Alma Pepin can kind of play up at a level in the division against Melrose Mindoro.
Can't possibly be as exciting as a 10-3 NFL game.
No, definitely not, especially when your offenses don't play all, preseason, and then they come out and look really sloppy and – yeah, it was pretty rough.
That was some of the worst football I've ever seen.
My dog was pretty excited just because I was home watching it with him. That was about it.
Well, you still have to be happy, though, the Packers did
win.
Was. And you're happy about their defense?
I am. I was extremely pleased that the Packers actually showed they had a pass rush. For the first time in many years, the linebackers were not worried about their hair contracts with Head and Shoulders, and they actually went after the quarterback. So I was very impressed. And Clay Matthews did a lot for Green Bay. I'm not knocking him. I mean, he's one of the best players to ever play in a Packer uniform, period. But the last 3 years, let's face it, the guy has not been productive. He didn't want to move to middle linebacker. He let his ego get in the way. He's gone.
All right, Scotty's giving us the true feelings of the Claymaker, the guy you used to have as your profile picture. Let's talk about Freddie Fest.
Let's do that.
Freddie Fest 2019. It'll be Saturday, October 12th, and it's going to be at the Onalaska American Legion for the first time from 6 until 11. I'll tell you what, they do a good job over there at the Legion. It is a fun place to party, and Freddie Fest is a great way for you to win prizes and have a fun evening and help raise funds to support the athletic programs for Onalaska High School. There'll be music by Simon Says, very entertaining band, lots of great raffle and auction items, and other opportunities to, as I say, win big.
At Freddie Fest. Food and beverages will be available. Purchase your tickets in advance for just $10 or at the door the day of for $15. The boosters looking forward to Freddie Fest becoming one of Onalaska Hilltopper Athletic Booster Club's main community fundraisers. Advance tickets can be purchased at the high school
or online during the week. Go to AnaBoosters.com.
Awesome. You know, Rick, one more thing I wanted to add to that Packer comment. There's a reason why Nick Perry's not on an NFL team right now. Let's just leave it at that.
Hey, I didn't show you. Did I? And I don't mean to cut you short here,
That's
Scotty,
okay,
because
man.
I don't really know where you're going with Nick Perry, but nonetheless, what I wanted
He
to
hasn't been going anywhere for a while, but go ahead.
What I wanted to show you is the Onalaska parents that drove
All
down
right.
to Lake Mills. This is how they feel about no internet at Lake Mills for the stream back home. Look at Marty Peterson leading the way with, let's see, who's back behind him there. They're showing us a finger of some sort.
Yes.
Not exactly. What finger is that? Is that a bad finger?
It's keeping up foreign relations, Rick.
Yes, they're giving us bad fingers in the crowd because the stream can't go through on.
And those ones
out
were
to
not
YouTube.
directly inverted. Those were right in front of us.
But
Top Gun reference
as I said,
right there.
you know, we make the drive down. We do our best to bring the games back to people. This is like
we enjoy it though.
Is this maybe the second? I know we went to River Falls once for hockey and they had the same.
Yeah,
thing.
in
There's
that
just
barn.
some places just don't. You can't get internet out.
I remember that. That was a big like steel structure. You couldn't get any signal out of whatsoever.
Yeah. Oh, and I went to Sun Prairie for hockey too.
That's right.
And
I went with you to that one as well, and that one was bad.
You have to have a hard line at Sun Prairie too. It's just nowadays it's just really tough to do the MiFi stuff.
Let's just say to anybody, any broadcasters in the state of Wisconsin looking to do this, and you maybe have somebody you can speak to at your school, I would highly advise that they have a hardline connection.
And they will have one here at Lake Mills. This is just this is the last year.
PSA announcement from Coulee Region Sports
No
Network.
internet 110 years ago when they built this place.
No internet.
Nope.
None
of that. Let's take a look at some of the statistics in
Still
the
legendary.
MVC. Yes. We, of course, gave you some scores from games going on tonight. Here it is 17-8, the L-Cats with a lead on the Hilltoppers. And we got the second half coming up here in about 4 or 5 minutes or so. But Johnny Davis, no surprise, leading the area in terms of passing yards, 515. He'd probably like to get the completion percentage up. It's at 47% right now. Six touchdowns, 1 interception, a quarterback rating of 105.2. Then you got Austin Larson right there with 400 yards coming into tonight's game, 60%, 6 touchdowns, no interceptions, and a 133.3 quarterback rating. Justin Gerke from Toma, 67% passing, 280 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, a 109.7 quarterback rating.
Mm-hmm.
And you said Toma and Central no score. That
No
game is
score.
at Toma, correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
Could just be that they didn't get the internet out of Toma either. Although we were able to stream from Toma. Remember, Jeff? We were in Toma. And they had built a brand new press box there, which is kind of nice. Yeah. You see the lake in the distance? It was a pretty nice setting. But they're coming to see us this year. Cole Wisniewski, of course, you know he gets it done with his feet.
Yeah,
274
he's a great
yards
athlete.
passing for Sparta. 57% completion, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, a 121.5 quarterback rating. And Julian Erickson, who seems to be having a good game tonight, right? You said he was doing well against Sparta.
Well, I didn't see stats, but they're up on Sparta right now, yes, according to the scoreboard.
Yeah, Logan at home for that game. And Erickson, 17 for 31, coming into tonight, 55%, 234 in passing yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Quarterback rating not where you would want it. Of course, that's Terry.
No, but he's young. He's very young. I believe he's a sophomore, if I'm correct.
It's
So
legendary Terry Erickson's grandson, by the way. In case
Oh, it is.
Yeah, in case you didn't know that. In terms of running, Johnny Davis from the quarterback position, 294 yards. Max Harsey from Logan, 220. Marcus Cox, 216 from Sparta. Cole Wisniewski, 200 yards coming into tonight, also from Sparta. And then Nathan Spears from Toma, 173. Nathan Lubinsky hoping to climb the charts with a big second half here tonight. Receiving, Jordan Davis, 16 catches, 358 yards coming in, and 5 touchdowns.
Yep, one of the best in the state right now.
But Landon Peterson right behind him with 4 touchdowns, 27 per catch, 7 catches for 189 coming in. Of course, he's got a couple catches tonight. Corbin Hauser from Sparta, look at this, 4 catches for 154 yards, 38.5 yards per catch.
That's pretty incredible.
And a couple of touchdowns. Then that followed up by Boone Matheson and Terrence Thompson, Toma and Central, respectively, just to give you some numbers in the MVC statistically coming into tonight's games.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting MVC season after this, and this one's not over. Good test. I think, Onalaska had a very challenging non-conference schedule going into this season. I think that was purposeful, probably by the coaching staff, and get these guys ready for the MVC season where, I think this is one of the most competitive MVCs that we've seen in quite some time if you look at it on paper. I mean, I'm very, very intrigued to see the Sparta matchup here coming up.
Yeah, let's hope we are able to do that game.
That's
in Sparta.
very true.
We have people working on it.
Yes.
As they don't have room
Maybe
for us.
Maybe the re-debut of Big
media
Sway
box
from back in the day.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We're going to try to figure something out. We'll take another quick break here and be ready for second half action from Lake Mills here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Burrito artistry. 2 words you rarely see together. At BA Burrito Company, they're words to live by. Get your BA madly mixed flavors any way you like. Handcrafted burrito artistry at the Copeland store in La Crosse can be delivered right to your door through the Eat Street and DoorDash apps on your computer or smartphone. BA Burrito can also cater to any event and is the official Iceberg Fan Deck caterer of the Coulee Region Show. BA Burrito Company. Check out the full menu, daily specials, and catering online at baburritoco.com.
I'm a mother of a teenager, and when a child is learning how to drive, you want to turn it over to someone who's patient.
Enhanced Driving Institute teaches your child how to drive responsibly, not just pass a test.
He does a lot more than teaching to pass the test, but also teaching just conscious driving.
Class registration is open right now and filling fast.
I don't want my daughter to just pass her test. I want her to be a good driver for life.
EDI-WI.com. Enhanced Driving Institute.
Taste the sensations of true Italian food. Smell the sweet smell of Italian stuffed pizza. Italian spaghetti sauce like Mom used to make. And the unforgettable aroma of fresh garlic bread permeating the dining room at Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante. Dine in, carry out, or order online with the Bite Squad and Eat Street apps to have great Italian delivered. You're invited to taste the difference. Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante. 1427 State Highway 35, Onalaska.
For many people, one of the largest assets they'll have at retirement may be a work-related retirement account. Investment decisions you make throughout your working life could dramatically affect the value of your account when you decide to quit working. How do you decide your account allocations? How do you know when to make changes? Brent Peterson at Interstate Wealth can help. For help in understanding your work-related retirement account, contact Brent Peterson at interstatewealth.com. Investment advisory services offered through Virtue Capital Management LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Interstate Wealth LLC is independent of Virtue Capital Management.
Rik and Scotty back with you from Campus Stadium in Lake Mills, Wisconsin. Hilltoppers will receive the kickoff as they kicked off to start this game. And they're looking for a good drive. They were able to score on their very first drive, but it was a 4th and 5 that they completed a touchdown pass for 50 yards. Larson to Hank Olson for Larson's 7th touchdown of the season. Hank's first touchdown of the season after getting that big pick last week against River Falls. He comes up large again. Here we go. The opening kickoff of the second half. Hilltoppers, clean reception this time from the 11. And it'll be Severin going to the outside. Look at Michael Severin with his speed. He's making up for that fumble earlier on, and a great return into the Elcats territory as he gets across the 45. And it looks like he'll have the ball 1st and 10, Hilltoppers at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, no flags, too. So, I mean, that's just what the doctor ordered, I think, for Onalaska to get some momentum rolling here. Great field position. Let's see what Austin Larson and company can do with this football.
All right, so just underway here, 3rd quarter of play. And the first play from scrimmage is Lipinski. He blasts up the middle close to a first down. That's the kind of running you want to see from Nathan Lipinski.
Running behind Mr. Pancake, as I like to call him, Nam Yang that time. Big hole on the right side.
So 9 yards on the pickup by Nathan Lipinski. Here's Lipinski again, dancing to his left. Picks up the first down to the 30-yard line of the Elcats.
A little bit more urgency here on the offensive line for Onalaska. 2 good, impactful point-of-attack blocks.
Ben Buchholz with another tackle. He's got to have about 7 in this game.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
So again, Lubinski to the outside. Look at him getting stronger as he takes it up near the first down marker, deeper into Lake Mills territory. This is the Nathan Lubinski that we're used to.
Yeah, and we've always talked about it. He always seems to get stronger as the game goes on, and I would not be surprised if they go to him one more time here.
2nd and 1. Here again, Lubinski slashing ahead for another first down inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. Tackle was made by number 54, David Klein. Klein, 5'9", 190 pounds. And the senior, not too many of them on this Elcats team, which is impressing me, the youth, and how good this team is right now. Again, pound of the rock is Lubinski. Spun off one hit, crossed the 15 to the 14-yard line. And Lescohair, the big nose tackle with the stop.
Yeah, Colton Hogum right now really showing some urgency up front for the Onalaska Hilltoppers.
Does a fantastic job. Haggerty there up on tight end. And again, it's going to be Lubinski. He gets driven back this time. He does get ahead for a yard and then stacked up.
Guess who?
We've said his name numerous times.
Yeah, I saw Buckholtz in there right away again. Man, he is impressive.
So 3rd down, 6 yards to go over the Hilltoppers. Just 1 for Lubinski. It's been a Nathan show here on this drive. Pump fake, and there's the throw. Oh, he had Landon Peterson, but it was a little behind him. And the coverage was good by Matt Johnson.
Let's see what
4th
they do
down,
here.
Hilltoppers.
They're going to kick.
Trailing 17-8, 9:52 left, 3rd quarter. Right now, it looks like they're going to go for it. Jess Ondell is in the backfield. Lock the H back. Olsen, the slot right. Peterson, split wide to the right. Here's time for Larson. Throws to the end zone and caught down at the 2-yard line by Landon Peterson.
First down.
And that's going to be 1st and goal. Hilltoppers, big strike there by Larson.
Great catch by Peterson, too, using his body to cradle that right there.
So now the Hilltoppers knocking at the door, 1st and goal, and you got to put this one down as the Enhanced Driving Institute drive of the game if they can cap it off.
All right, time to run behind Mr. Pancake. Let's put some butter and syrup on this thing.
And there's Lubinski.
There he is.
Pounding it up front. Got a flag thrown as he gets into the end zone.
But there is a flag on
Let's see what this flag is for. Nice blocking up front by the
hard
Hilltoppers.
to call holding on that if they are going to call it.
Still waiting for the official signal here.
Neutral zone infraction?
We wait.
Yep. Onalaska's
personal foul, chop block.
Really?
Yeah, chop block is the call from the official.
Didn't see that.
Not a whole lot of time to do a chop block on a play like that, but that's the call.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
It's a big penalty.
To the 17-yard line. It's 1st down.
Well, some of the penalties today have really hurt the Hilltoppers, that's for certain. So now, 1st and goal from the 17. Peterson shifts to the left side. He's going to get the carry, fumbles for a moment, picked it back up, dances to his left, gets ahead for a few. It'll be 2nd down and 14, I believe, after a 3-yard pickup.
Nice recovery right there by Landon and showing the speed. Again, he broke out a little bit there. One more block, he could have took that all the way, I think.
Yeah, they got the football at the, it looks like the 12-yard line now. So he picked up a little bit more.
2nd and goal.
So he got at least 6 on that play.
I'd be looking for Connor Haggerty here with the size.
Lubinski the lone back. And there's the throw. Intercepted at the 5-yard line. And the Elcats get the first interception of the season for Austin Larson.
Guess who?
Buckholtz.
Buckholtz was reading that perfectly. He stayed at home. He didn't move away from the read. Larson didn't see him in that area.
Well, the Elcats have a future star. Well, hey, why not call him a current star, as he has been everywhere on the field defensively, and he's just a freshman.
Brings the ball out to the 17, where it's 1st
so now
and
it's
10
Lake Mills football. Ball at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 Elcats. First interception for Austin Larson to 7 touchdowns. Hank Olson following Johnson off to the slot right.
That's
and
false
motion
start. Yep.
on Devontae as he'll come off the field here.
Procedure.
That'll back up the Elkcats.
It'll take it from the 17.
See if the defense can get a stop here.
Where it'll be first down, but 15 for the first down.
That was a costly turnover in the red zone. Again, though, the chop block call, kind of interesting. I didn't see anything from my vantage point that would constitute that flag, but we're up here, we're not down there.
All right, normally we'd get Coach Yashinsky's take from the field after the game on a play like that, but we'll have to just find out what he thinks about it at the Pound the Rock segment. And it'll be a quarterback keeper, and they're trying to rip that ball out. The Hilltoppers say they ripped it out.
Yep, they've got it.
Hank Olson walks it into the end zone, puts it across the goal line, and defense comes up big. River Zumach gets off the field quickly as he looks like he was the leader involved in that situation, and a huge turnover for the Elkcats.
Big.
Oh, you talk about a roller coaster ride here to start the third quarter. You think you're in with a touchdown, a chop block is called against you, then you throw an interception, then you steal the ball away and get it back in great field position at the 15.
It's a good heady play right there by Hank Olson, and River Zumach get that ball back.
So Lubinski in the backfield again. 8:31 to play. Here he comes. Pounding the rock to the right side. He blasts through a tackler down to the 2-yard line.
The ball carrier takes it down to about the
I would guess that he's going to get the ball again here, Rick. Just a thought. Man, he just gets so much better as the game goes on.
They mark him at the 3-yard line. First and goal, Hilltoppers. Great running by Nathan Lubinski to start the second half. He was in once before, called back on a chop block. He might get this football again. And indeed he does. Open to the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Nathan Lubinski in from 3 yards out with 8:15 left. Third quarter, Hilltoppers back on the board.
Yeah, great block by Jake Bloom that time. Sealing the inside linebacker. Lubinski could have walked in and still had a plate of pancakes from Nam Yang.
17-14 now the score. And that was an impressive series by Nathan Lubinski.
That was very much needed by the Onalaska Hilltopper offense.
That's his first touchdown of this season, of course, many in the past. Here's the kick by Pika between the uprights, and good. Pika doing a fantastic job in that department after many years of Kaylee Manglitz and her success. 17-15 the score. Hilltoppers trail by 2 with 8:15 left here in the third on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service has been at your disposal since 1984. It's all about the service and customer satisfaction. When Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling says they're going to be there, you can count on them. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling means responsible recycling. The Hogum family is a proud supporter of Onalaska Hilltoppers athletics. If you're in the need of their reliable services, give them a call at 608-783-6727 or visit them online at hilltopperrefuse.com.
Rik and Scotty back with you from Lake Mills. Kind of a seesaw roller coaster of a third quarter. Hilltoppers thought they were in. Chop block called. And eventually they get backed up, throw an interception, then steal the ball back, taking it away, and getting in for a 3-yard touchdown after the rock was pounded by Nathan Lubinski. So it's 17-15, 8:15 to play. Here's the kickoff. And a short one, and they'll just fall down at the 32-yard line. And that was Charlie Bender who caught that ball.
You know, a lot of teams sometimes, Rick, in those scenarios, will break down, and just lose all semblance of what's going on in the game and just fall into their emotions. Onalaska came out, harnessed that, got the turnover, punched it into the end zone, making this a very close football game here again.
So Lake Mills with the football again here. They had it for a brief moment after that interception. First one of the season for Austin Larson. Adam Moen, that strong arm and quick feet. Pressure, Haggerty. He chases him, but he gets away. And then knocked down by David Luck with a beautiful play defensively. Got the hands up. those are the names you expect to call on defense when the pressure's on.
Onalaska looks like they have turned it up a notch here early in this second half. The confidence is beaming right now from the Hilltoppers.
Of course, so many of these players on the L-Cats play both sides of the ball. And
that was something we talked about on the drive up, too, Rick.
Talking with AD Steve Considine, he said, hey, I tell you what, I know we're going to put up a fight early, but can these guys go the whole distance? And right now the Hilltoppers starting to pick up the pace a little bit. 8:06 to play, third quarter. Motion for Johnson as he goes to the far side. Long time here to get rid of this football as they're trying to slow this game down a little bit. Swing out to Cassidy, cuts up the middle, breaks a tackle, still on his feet. Nice run.
Yeah.
As Cassidy takes it across the 40-yard line.
That was a great run after the catch by Cassidy. Broke probably 2 or 3 tackles right there. And
Jacob Volk in on the stop down low.
Yeah, I mean, showing some power in this game has young Mr. Cassidy.
Our thanks to BA Burrito Company, delivered to your door with the Eat Street and DoorDash app. All you have to do is get on your phone, get those apps, and you can have BA Burrito delivered right to wherever you are. They won't come down here, though, to Lake Mills. just a little heads up.
Be hard to order from the internet, too.
Yeah, it would. Hunter Beekle with the catch, and he'll get the first down as he picks up 5 yards across the 45 to the 46.
Rick, you ever watch The Office?
Of course.
Yeah, Howie's has Office Trivia Night, September 29th. A fun and engaging themed trivia night for Office fans. Arrive early to get your spot. They go quick at Howie's, your ultimate sports viewing venue, downtown La Crosse.
Well, my daughter is of age. She could get in there and do that. She knows The Office really well. My son, he's not of age to go there, but he knows that show backwards and frontwards. They watch it on Netflix all the time. Moen, nice little trick play here as he gives it to Hunter Beekle. Cuts up, hits Lubinsky, still on his feet, ahead for 7, maybe 8 yards. Eventually knocked down by Connor Haggerty.
Beekle, the ball carrier, gets 5 yards.
Very successul on those jet sweeps tonight. And then they counter back inside with Moen on the trap and/or quarterback keeper. And you gotta really keep your eyes moving when you're playing this L-Cat offense.
There's a lot of trickery.
Yes.
Ball at the 48-yard line. Inside Onalaska territory, Johnson in motion. Hilltoppers need to get that pressure again on Moen. There's the fake to Cassidy, keeper for Moen. Moen gets ahead, nice gain, across the 45 to the 44-yard line. David Luck in on the stop.
Dragged down by
exactly what we just said. Jet sweep, back to a quarterback keeper. Maybe play action here. It's almost like a rhythm and a routine that they run. They like to kind of go back to, they're not predictable per se, but they kind of run the same cadence of plays, if that makes sense.
6:17, that does make sense. L-Cats with another first down as they're moving the football deeper into Onalaska territory. Hilltoppers need a big stop here. They're being tested by the L-Cats. The Let's Go Blue chant starts up here for the Cats. Moen has pressure from Haggerty, throws down the left side, and incomplete. Pass was a little off target and went downfield. That was Retram who had that nice touchdown catch earlier in the game.
2nd down and 10.
Almost caught that one, too, with that long wingspan. Not the best throw we've seen from Moen tonight on that one. That one a little short.
2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Haggerty had good pressure on Moen that time. I think it flustered him a bit. That was a little off target. Coming in with the play is Charlie Bender. Expect him to be one of the targets on receiver. Hasn't seen much come his way, but he'll be split wide right this time.
Haven't heard much from Beekle in a while either. Been pretty quiet.
He had that jet sweep that he ran with, but not much in terms of targets throwing this time. Johnson is typical. Motion to the right side. Here's Moen. He'll get ahead and taken out of bounds by Jacob Volk. And Volk was there again. He's been involved in quite a few tackles here. Be a 3rd and long 3. Call it 4.
3rd down 3 at the 36 of the Hilltoppers.
Let's see if Onalaska can stop him here, force him into a 4th down predicament, and then it's going to be a big question mark for Lake Mills what they decide to do.
Damian Tracy in at nose tackle, Haggerty right end, Bloom on the left side. That's your front 3. And Moen completes to Johnson. Johnson's got quick feet, cross the 25 to the 23-yard line, brought down by Luck and also by Volk again.
Quick throw again, short yard situation. And I mean, the rhythm that these guys run with, these L-Cats, they are very fluid in what they do.
Ball now at the Hilltopper 22. Again, another one of these sustained drives by Lake Mills.
You called it, though, Rick. I mean, when Moen gets pressure, he's a little erratic. You call 19 interceptions last year, so it's not like he's a perfect quarterback. Anytime a quarterback gets pressure, they will make a mistake.
He's got Cassidy in the backfield with him. Johnson trades right. Maybe the slot right receiver. Watch Beagle also in the slot. And he'll look over the middle off the hands of Johnson as he darted it right over the center. And he gets up a little slow. He kind of limped, but I think he might be all right. It was an initial knee when he landed.
I might have tweaked an ankle or a knee, like you said, reaching for that ball. I mean, we talked about it. This field's in great condition for being as old as it is, but, I mean, you're going to have little divots in that out there you're going to catch yourself in. Nothing's perfect.
Jasper O'Donnell in at nose tackle now for the Hilltoppers. Bloom right end, Haggerty left end. Watching that front, see if they can get some pressure. Jess Sundell showing blitz right now. Might be there just to cover Johnson, who was the target last time.
We got here. Delay a game.
Not getting the playoff again. They've had this happen a couple of times. Of course, last night I watched my non-preseason playing Chicago Bears get numerous delay of game penalties. Really ugly.
Oh, man.
That backs them up 5. So 5:08 remains here, third quarter. 17-15. The L-Cats with the lead. And pressure from Haggerty. Gets the ball off, though, before he gets there to the end zone. Intercepted, but a flag is thrown. Michael Savern
they can't throw interference on that. If they're going to, there was a lot of contact both ways.
Savern picked the ball off, and it looks by the by the head shake by the Hilltoppers, I think they're going to get called.
That is not pass interference. I'm sorry. I mean, I know we're here doing the broadcast for the Hilltoppers, but if you look at the contact, it was going both ways there.
I'm not going to disagree with you. It just doesn't matter what we think.
I know.
It's going the way it is no matter what. I haven't necessarily agreed with a lot of the calls here tonight, but it is what it is.
Yeah, another break for Lake Mills.
The call is interference. It'll be marked off from.
Took a little while for that message to register for the group over there in the stands when they got the idea.
Savern's talking to the side judge over there, kind of asking why the call was made, and he made a gesture like he was pushing off with one of his hands. Well, I mean, so was the wide receiver.
For the L-Cats.
So, second and a couple here for the L-Cats after the interference penalty, and Moen will pick up the first down and more, darting towards the end zone, knocked down at about the 2.
The ball carrier takes it inside the 5-yard line.
Jess Sundell, River Zumach in the area for the tackle.
Moen's so quick. You give him a hole like that and just takes one step and just explodes.
So, great positioning here for the L-Cats as they get ever closer to add to their 17-15 lead. Look for Moen to do more of the same here.
A counter or something along that nature.
Yep, keeper looking for a seam towards the goal line.
They stopped him.
And he's going to be just short. Hilltoppers
They're marking it
get in there. Jacob Falk was there. And
second and goal.
Be second and goal from the 1. Michael Stenbrotten comes out with the play for the L-Cats.
Holman up 18-7 now on West Salem, Rick.
And that's about what I expected. West Salem having a little bit of a tough start, lost the first
kind
two
of
games.
A rebuild for West Salem right now.
A little bit. Second and goal from the 1. Again, it's going to be Moen. He gets through, can't get him. He dives into the end zone for the touchdown.
Great blocking up front by Lake Mills.
That's Moen's third touchdown run, and Lake Mills extends their lead with 3:49 left here in the third quarter. Big pass interference call and an interception, and again, Lake Mills takes advantage of it.
They do.
Kick is up,
And it's through the uprights.
and good. Mason Levesque has been 100%.
I wonder if we'll be seeing his name in a Wisconsin Badger uniform down the road the way he's kicking as a freshman. Holy smokes.
He can kick as a freshman.
Yeah.
We'll take a break, be back. It's 24-15, Lake Mills leading Onalaska here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Choosing your investments can seem not only confusing, but downright impossible. With the abundance of information available, the average investor can easily achieve information overload. How do you know what to expect from your portfolio? Does your portfolio align with your risk appetite? Brent Peterson at Interstate Wealth can help you answer these questions. For your complimentary portfolio analysis service, contact Brent Peterson at interstatewealth.com. Investment advisory services offered through Virtue Capital Management, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Interstate Wealth, LLC is independent of Virtue Capital Management.
Gorgeous September night in Lake Mills, Wisconsin. But right now the Hilltoppers find themselves down in a position they haven't been in many situations so far this season, down 24-15. That's a 9-point lead for Lake Mills, and Adam Moen getting it done in the air and on the ground once again. And that's Jess Ondell taken from the 10. He looks for some misdirections. He faked the handoff in the back. There is a huge
they got him. There was a
flag
block in the
again
back out there.
And this time it's legit.
Ondell on the return with a flag at about the 28-yard line.
Penalties killing the Hilltoppers here tonight.
Well, now they just got to dig in their heels and get something rolling again on offense. I'd go back to that number 20 train and let him run.
You know, Michael Sabrin had a great return as he got into Elkats territory on his last return. This time, Ondell, not great yardage, but a block in the back. You just can't do it.
Yeah.
So now you've got yourself pinned back further into your own territory. 3:42 left here in the third.
First and 10.
To see him take a shot. Haven't done that tonight.
Elkats looking to, we're showing a little bit of blitz there. It's going to be Lubinsky across the 20-yard line to the 21. And
Lubinsky, the ball carrier.
He'll pick up 3.
At the bottom of the pile, number 75, Lesko Hare.
Yeah, Lesko Hare's been everywhere tonight, too.
He's been good. He's good in the middle.
Yes, he is.
Ball at the 20. Second and 8.
Him and Buckholtz have really flashed here tonight.
Our thanks to Every Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the La Crosse area since 1969. Another proud sponsor of Onalaska Athletics. Larson connects with his receiver. That's Larson. He gets the first down. Nice work by Hank.
Larson's pass
he caught that.
complete.
Hank Olson with the catch and Larson with the throw, and the Hilltoppers
Hank
should have a
Olson
first
with the
down.
reception.
Yeah. And they
Good
do.
for a first down, first and 10 for the Hilltoppers.
Ondell stays out there in the backfield. 3:05 left, third quarter. Hilltoppers pick up the first down. And look at this. Good speed. Another first down for the Hilltoppers. Jess Ondell, the Aquinas transfer, comes up with a nice run there.
Man, he showed some juice when he gets the opportunity to carry that rock, man. He's got some good vision.
It reminds me of the balance that
Yes.
Franzini and Lubinsky had last year, and also Wittenberg. You know, they have that kind of the lightning slashers,
Yeah.
and then you got that guy with all that power in Lubinsky.
He got officials time out here to measure, it looks like.
I thought he had it, but the spot maybe is not quite there. Well, it's too tough to tell. Jeff's got the camera zoomed in there, but let's see. That is going to be a first down. That was my initial call, and it is a first down. First down, Hilltoppers.
Man, the internet don't work, but Jeff Ross, he does a great job on camera.
He zooms in. He got that there. Nice work, Jeff. He won't ride with us down.
He won't ride with us down.
He won't ride back with us, but
no.
Ball spotted at the 39.
And we like him. We like Jeff.
We do.
Yeah, does a great job for us.
So another first down for the Hilltoppers. Moving the football now. 2:46 left, third quarter. Jess Ondell with a nice run there for 10 yards. Here's a give left side. And again, the Hilltoppers go to the ground and 43-yard line. So pick up 4.
Brought down by Lesko Hare.
And this time it was Nathan Lubinsky, the ball carrier.
A little bit of a hurry-up feel here for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, trying to get those plays in quickly. Get the defense tired, keep swapping backs. Larson, nice completion to Hank Olson.
Oh, he dropped it.
Dropped it, didn't he?
Yep.
And it kind of came back down off the ground, and he picked it back up. But very close.
You know, the one thing I noticed the Elcats are doing in the secondary, respecting the speed of Landon Peterson, they're playing very, very deep on him. So then if there is some kind of attempt to go long, they've got somebody back there, maybe counteract that speed that he can show.
3rd and 6. Larson, plenty of time. Looking deep downfield. Hank Olson, the target, and the coverage is pretty tight. Pass a little overthrown. Bender was there in coverage. And it'll be 4th down. And
Charlie Bender with the coverage.
Down 24-15, 2:10 third quarter. Trying to get field position, but the defense has had a tough time stopping the Elcats here.
Yes, they have.
I got to believe they might go for this.
Yeah, I think if the over-under would say yes.
This is a pretty crucial play right here for the Hilltoppers. Lubinsky staying out there. Olsen slot. Right side. Peterson split wide right. And the pressure comes in. Larson steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle, too high. Incomplete, looking for Larson, or for Landon Peterson.
Incomplete.
That's a turnover on downs. It'll be Elcats football.
I thought Larson would step up and run with that ball.
He had a lot of field in front of him.
He did.
He had one guy trying to chase him from behind. And he kind of, it had a lot of velocity on it, but it was off his back foot. So the Elcats, if they can put together another touchdown drive here, it's going to be pretty tough for the Hilltoppers. They're going to have to be able to stop the Elcats the rest of the game.
Got to be pretty stingy here.
Got to be stingy. Down 24-15. And the running
Fumble,
game gets going.
Looked like it, sorry.
That's Cassidy.
On the carry.
Cassidy picks up 5, and it'll be 2nd down, 5 yards to go.
Tackled by River Zumock. 4-yard carry.
River Zumock's had his name called quite a few times here tonight.
Yeah, him and Lubinsky are both very talented linebackers. You mix luck in there, too. Some good athletes.
Jackson Retram comes back to the sidelines. More substitutions for Coach Furkovich. $1:29 left here in the third quarter. 2nd and 5. And again, it'll be a handoff. Cassidy brought down to the backfield. River Zumock with another huge stop. He shot right through the gap, saw him, exactly knew what the play was going to be.
That's the first time we've seen an Onalaska linebacker really get in there and make an impactful play in this game, and maybe we'll see if that turns up the intensity here.
Well, you know why? Because they're terrified of the middle pass.
Yes.
The quick step throw. That's what Moen does so well. So that time they guess the run, and they're right. Here's Moen looking, pressure, gets rid of it just as the pressure came in. The throw is not complete, but it was right there in the area. Hank Olson was right there in coverage as that was going to Javonta Beach.
4th down and 9.
Yeah, Olson step for step with the wide receiver that time.
So 4th down now for the Elcats. That was very huge for the Hilltoppers. My guess is, though, in Hilltopper territory, going to go for it again, you think? Hasn't been much punting going on.
No, not really. And I think they know how talented this Onalaska offense is. They can convert here and keep this going.
Going for it. This is a huge play. Hilltoppers need a big stop with 43 seconds left, third quarter. And they are. It's a pooch kick as he puts it on up. and bounces it at the 14-yard line, takes a good Elcat roll, and they're going to get the field position battle in their favor as it's knocked at the 8.
It's a good play call. I like that. I mean, they make Onalaska work longer down the field and don't take the risk, and Onalaska would have good field position if they turn the ball over on downs. It's the Elcats showing respect to the Hilltopper offense right there.
I got to tell you, Dan Furkovich has done a great job
yes,
coaching
he has.
this football team here tonight against the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, they are very well prepared.
As the time starts to wind down this one, too, you know, the goal each week is to get more carries for Nathan Lubinsky, and it looks like they're going to take a timeout here. We're going to do the same with 33 seconds left in the third quarter here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Coulee Golf Bowl is the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska, but it's also a perfect place to watch the big game or stop in after a hard day's work to unwind with great food and drinks. Coulee Golf Bowl has you covered with an extensive menu, including great choices from apps to entrees and mouth-watering daily specials like burgers, tacos, prime rib, tenderloin tips, shrimp, fish, and roasted chicken are just a few of the daily specials. Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill. Visit them online at CouleeGB.com and sign up for their e-club to get special offers and promotions.
Rik and Scotty back with you from Lake Mills, Wisconsin. Of course, Jeff Ross on camera as always. 33 seconds left, third quarter. Hilltoppers pinned pretty deep, starting 1st and 10 at their own 8 after the punt. And Lubinsky, nice fake, and here's Larson looking for blockers in front. Across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Hunter Beagle with the stop.
Good play call right there. I like that call. Run the counter, fake it to Lubinsky, who's been getting a lot of work here in the second half, and get some yards.
2nd and 2.
Larson using his feet there for 8.
10 seconds left here.
This is probably the last play here of the third quarter. And it'll be Lubinsky ahead for a first down and more across the 25-yard line where the Hilltoppers move the chains.
Taken down by
and that is going to do it. Well, they got 2 seconds left. I'm not exactly sure why the clock stops on that one.
Now
it was a first down. Now they'll get it. Now they'll get up to the
yep.
line of scrimmage. Not going to be enough to get a playoff here, though, and that'll do it for quarter number 3. The Hilltoppers trailing 24-15 here in Lake Mills on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Waste Management of Wisconsin is your local choice for all of your collection and disposal needs. From collection and recycling to state-of-the-art landfill operations. At Waste Management, think green is a way of life. It means commitment to customer satisfaction and long-term relationships. It means cleaner, safer communities. And it means you receive high-quality service second to none. Their goal is to be the single source for all of your collection and disposal needs. Sign up today and see why more people choose Waste Management than any other. Contact Dean Lounsbro, DLOUNSBR at WM.com. 608-518-1720.
So the Hilltoppers pick up a first down. They'll switch sides of the field here, and they trail 24-15 to the Lake Mills Elcats. We got a battle here tonight, folks.
Yeah, we do. The Crows got Reisenstein going on. Oktoberfest must be 21 to enter. The restaurant doors open at 6. Breakfast deals along with drink specials on the Friday of Oktoberfest, September 27th. And a great countdown to kick off of Oktoberfest before tapping that golden keg. Excuse me.
That's what you do.
First 100 people in the door receive a free T-shirt and a Stein from the Crow downtown La Crosse.
You tap it. All right, here we go. Hilltoppers 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Here's Lubinsky. And look at him chugging towards the first down marker, running over tacklers, and Elcats slow to get up. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
He came out hard with that football, and I'm trying to pick up a number on the injured Elcat player. And on his back, tough to pick up the number. Trying to see there, but trainer comes out to take a look.
Oh, man, you hate to see that.
You do hate to see that.
Injured player is Tyler Theater, number 64.
Okay, so that's one of the linemen, Tyler Theater, 6'1", 230, right tackle, and a junior. And, boy, he did look like he was in a lot of pain when he went down. And That is extremely unfortunate. A powerful run by Lubinsky picks up nearly 9 yards. And the clock at 11:51 remaining fourth quarter. And he's going to get to his feet and obviously
all right, that's
give him
good
a
to
hand.
see.
And he's moving pretty good to the sideline.
Yeah,
so I
is.
think they just wanted
Play
to
resumes.
get a breather maybe, check it out. They'll
Maybe,
take a quick look with the trainer on the sideline and a little stinger maybe.
Small,
Ooh, he's falling. He's going to his back quickly. So second down and a short 2 here for the Hilltoppers. And this time it's going to be on Dell, brought down the backfield. Boy, I tell you, they shot through quickly and a nice tackle by Grant Horkin.
Yeah, Horkin has had a pretty good game tonight as well for this Elcat defense.
Loss of 1 on the play for Jess Ondell. Now it's a 3rd down and 3 here for the Hilltoppers.
A big 3rd down here.
Ondell checks off. Lubinsky checks back on. Hank Olson split left. Now Peterson far right. And nice block by Colton Hogum. And right behind him they go for the first down.
Great run right there by Lubinsky. But like you said, Rick, great blocking up front.
Hogum just cleared his man out, and he just went right up behind him.
Hogan's had a great second half in the offensive line here for the Onalaska Hilltoppers.
It is a first down at the 37-yard line.
So the clock will continue to tick as the ground game has been taken over on this drive. And this time the play fake thrown outside to Landon Peterson, and he's going nowhere. That's going to be a loss of a yard on the play.
Yeah, that was a great play right there.
Good defensive stop.
Matthew Johnson.
Elcats read that play.
Matt Johnson.
Peterson didn't have a chance to even get moved.
No.
That's a loss of 1 second and 11.
You know what we haven't seen yet today? But don't say it. Here's a nice carry by Lubinsky, getting ahead for 5. And out across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, we might see it eventually here, Rick. It's very possible.
That was Ben Buchholz again with the stop.
Buchholz has to have at least 10 or 11
Ben
tackles
Buchholz
tonight.
is the star of the game defensively for this Elcats team. But this is a freshman? I can't believe it. Third down, 5 yards to go, Hilltoppers. Hank split left, Peterson to the right, Lubinsky in the backfield. Here comes Landon towards the quarterback. He'll look for blockers in front. Landon chugging forward. He's not going to get enough. Driven back at the 45-yard line. And Buchholz is right there again, along with Stenbrotten.
Stenbrotten on the tackle.
Third down and 3 yards to go for the Hilltoppers. Boy, the clock continues to roll. 9:35 and counting, fourth quarter. Hilltoppers down 24-15.
Got to get a first down here.
You got to get 2 scores, and you got to hold the Elcats even if you do score a touchdown on this drive. Oh, lots of room for Lubinsky. He trips and falls.
Got tripped.
Oh, my goodness. He had open field and lost his footing cross midfield into the Elcats territory. And it'll say 49. Boy, I didn't think it was quite that far back.
Now I think you got to hurry it up a little bit if you're on Alaska. Get that first down, get your pace going here.
Jess Ondell spells Lubinsky in the backfield. And he'll get the carry with good blocking in front. And up to the 45-yard line, pick up a 4 on the play.
Initial hit made by Charlie Cassidy.
Cassidy with a stop here for the Elcats. Second and 6. Hilltoppers are going to have to go to the air here soon.
Yeah, they are.
Time is starting to run down on this fourth quarter. And the way the Elcats have controlled the football. Low snap. Good job by Larson to get down and dig it. Now it's a perfect pass. Oh, the coverage was right there locked up. They called interference earlier against the Hilltoppers. Not going to call it there against the Elcats.
Peterson had it in his hands, and he's shaking his head. He knows he should have had that one, I think.
The coverage was pretty good.
It was, but he had it.
Breaks it up. 3rd and 6.
So now you got 3rd and 6. I think that was Bender in coverage, 23.
I think it was Johnson again.
Was it Johnson?
Actually. Yep.
Yeah, Johnson's been pretty good in coverage.
Yes, he has.
8:40 left here. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. Motion for Peterson. Handoff Lubinsky. Lubinsky pounds the rock ahead. Not enough for a first down. They'd be brought down by, I think it was Leska here.
Yes.
Leska here.
So 4th and 2.
Number 72, Derek Bruce on the tackle.
8:23 and counting, fourth quarter.
Short of a first down, it's 4th and 2.
And looks like they think run. It is run, but it is a first down, and a flag is thrown. Face mask coming up against
the
Elcats. Lubinski with a nice job.
Stenbroten got his hand in there on the tackle.
Well, he exploded off the left side. That again, Colton Hogum on that left tackle.
Hogum has been fantastic at the point of attack in the second half.
You can see where they like to run the football, and the hands are a-clapping, and that's because it was 5-yard face mask. You see Caleb Yang clapping his approval.
How about Caleb Yang, too? It's
a nice job on that left
side has been very strong for Onalaska in the second half.
You know, Nam was known for the pancakes, but Caleb has done a good job.
Right at the 30-yard line.
Runs in the family, Rick. Some two good offensive linemen right there.
First down, Hilltoppers, ball at the Elcats' 30-yard line. 8 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Again, Lubinski up the middle, and down to the 25-yard line he goes.
Lubinski, the ball
Every time he gets the ball, you just wait for that small sliver of an opening for him to break loose.
Gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
And I think fatigue is starting to set in on the Elcats here a little bit.
This was the plan, was to run the football like this, and right now it is what's working, and not risking the turnovers as long as you hang on to that football running it. Again, it's Lubinski. Give me the ball, he says, and pulls some tacklers ahead.
Close to
Again, they'll
down.
Be short of the first down.
The ball carrier. Horkin.
It was Grant Horkin in.
Again on the tackle.
And you hear Buckholz in almost every play. It was an assist on the tackle.
For the Hilltoppers.
7-12 and counting. You know what Coach Yashinsky wants to do.
And
Probably
coverage.
more of the same here. And again, that's going to be Lubinski, and he will get close to that first down. Should be enough with initial momentum.
Lubinski.
He was driven back eventually.
20-yard line.
And Cassidy, one of the tacklers in for the Elcats.
Moen and Lesko here on the tackle.
They're showing still third down. Let's see. Oh, they're saying fourth down
really?
here.
He didn't get the spot?
I thought he was across the 20, which would have been the first down, but I don't think that spot. I think Coach Yashinsky not happy about that spot right there. So they got to go for it on fourth down. And it'll be a sneak for Larson. He gets the first down, but it's one extra play you don't want to have to run when you think you already had the first down.
Good for the first downs.
Like you said, you thought for sure he was in across the 20 before he got pushed back.
Looked to me like he had it.
Ball at the 17.
So another first down, Hilltoppers, but I'm looking at that clock, 6:30 and counting. Larson to throw. And he hits his man, Hank Olson, towards the pylon, just short. Got to get up and get a play going here. Down to the 2-yard line, it looks like.
To near the goal line.
See where they officially spot that football. Looked like the 2, but again, kind of tough to spot.
Nice flood-style passing play right there by the Hilltoppers.
So they set up here with 6:17. And the handoff is to Lubbs. Gets ahead into the end zone.
That's a touchdown. I was going to say.
Lubinski in for the 1-yard touchdown.
1-yard touchdown run for Lubinski. Gets it done again. And this is more what Lubbs likes to do.
Yeah, and reward the guy. I mean, he just hauling it the second half. And, man, this offensive line for Onalaska has turned it up a little bit more. And we got a football game here again, Rick.
24-21.
Lots of time.
6:12 left on the clock. Hilltoppers trying to come from behind and steal this one away from Lake Mills. Going for 2 points. Would narrow the gap to just 1. Larson rolling out. Pressure. Larson makes one man miss. The Ole to the end zone. And he completes it for the 2-point conversion. And I believe that's Hudson Weber.
That was a great play right there.
2-point conversion.
Nice job by Hudson Weber to come down with the ball for the 2-point conversion. The Hilltoppers have made it 24-23, down by 1 with 6:12 left.
How about the play by Larson, though, to avoid the rush and throw it across his body? That was a great throw.
He did kind of the bullfighting move for Horkin, and Horkin dove and couldn't get to him. And Nice job by Larson to spot Hudson Weber in the end zone. 2-point conversion, and the Hilltoppers just 1 point down with 6:12 remaining. Now the key is defense has to be hungry.
Yeah, and, you can't let the Elcats run one of them long, dragging, sustained drives that they did in the first half. You got to get 3 and out, make them punt, maybe a turnover here, and see if you can get this one here in the end.
Great football game. Again, each week it has been a battle to the finish. This one may be better than the first two.
Yes.
Especially if the Hilltoppers can pull it off.
I think what they've had to overcome tonight has been impressive. If they do end up pulling this out, we'll look back at this and all the little things that they overcame in this game, too.
So Ben Foss not kicking this one off.
Nope.
It'll be Nick Pica this time.
Beagle and Johnson deep to receive.
Pica with the onside kick attempt, and it'll be fielded at the 47-yard line by the Elcats. Good field position. And that's Charlie Bender who gets on top of it, the good hands people.
I like that call, too, because then, it really makes them, if they do have a short field and they run one of them long sustained drives, say they score, Onalaska will get the ball back right away.
Ball spotted at their own 46 first, and 10 Elcats.
So 46 is where they'll say his knee was down. And that will be Elcats football. Defense has to be hungry.
Imagine we'll see a lot of mowing here.
Now they got a 4 down front. Albert Ramiro, the left end. And here's Hunter Beagle to the outside.
Holding.
Look out, got to get him from behind.
Beagle, the ball carrier.
You thought you saw holding, no flag is thrown. And Beagle gets a nice run there as he's close to a first down.
He'll be about half a yard short of a first down, second and less than 1.
2nd and 1 now for the Elcats. And they'll want this clock to continue to roll. This will be a keeper for Moen, I would imagine. Take as much time off the clock as he can till he gets the snap. Saverin changes positions on defense. And, nice fake by Moen. He's going to get just enough, I think, for the first down. Luck in there to make the stop, but that's probably enough.
Moen
almost
lost that, though, on the exchange, Rick. It bobbled it just a little bit there and gave Onalaska a moment to maybe snuff that out, but good recovery.
First down here, Elcats. Ball at the 44-yard line of Onalaska. 5:22 and counting here, fourth quarter. And again, they get up to the line of scrimmage here. Hilltoppers need a huge stand here on D. Expect them to run the football again. Moen using his feet or some sort of jet sweep. And there's the jet sweep to the near side. It's Bender. Or no, it's Matt Johnson. Johnson cuts back the other side. Spins, and then we've got a flag from both sides. That should go against the offense here.
Flag on the field.
Johnson almost caught in the backfield near side, cut back far side, and eventually flags.
Block in the back, the call on late.
Yeah, that was good pursuit by Onalaska, Rick. You were a little concerned when he got back the other way and started, getting some of that yardage back, but that's what happens in those scenarios. These offensive linemen trying to spring their guy. Incidental.
So if you're Coach Firkovich, that's the worst thing you could possibly have happen because the clock stops and you back up, and that's not what he wanted there. It'll be 1st and 21 after the penalty for the illegal block in the back. So the officials have had a lot to do with tonight's game.
Yes, they have.
All right, fasten your seatbelts, folks. Johnson, as per usual, in motion. Lines up right slot. Long count here. And the throw to Hunter Beagle. Shifty feet. Gets across midfield to the 49-yard line. Jacob Volk in on the stop for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, you called it. Beagle, just good technique. I mean, just how he runs his routes and stops and goes. And you can see why he's so talented.
Second down.
He's been quiet, though, tonight. Onalaska's done a good job against him.
And Bender comes out with the play here for the Elcats. They're not in any hurry. They're going to take as much time as they possibly can here. This is going to get down under 4 minutes remaining. Second down and just over 15 yards to go here for the Elcats.
The Onalaska faithful starting to get loud.
Hilltopper fans, as you said, trying to get their defense pumped up. Keeper for Moen. Moen, stiff arm, gets out of bounds, stops the clock. as he was forced out by Nick Pika.
Great play by Pika to step up from his DB role to get in there and force Moen out.
It'll be 3rd down now and 13 yards to go here for the Hellcats.
That's the first time Moen has not had really a positive effect on that trap and or quarterback sneak.
Hilltoppers make some changes here. It's like Gino Angelini out there now. Connor Haggerty, part of that front. And as he's been all game, Nick Bloom, another strong effort out there. Hilltoppers looking for penetration. Haggerty showing blitz. Here's Moen. Pressure. Throws over the middle, and there was a lot of contact there on both ends, and the catch is made. A push-off, it looked like, but Retram with another big-time catch.
At the 33 of Onalaska.
I think you were right on that one, Rick. Looked like a little contact, but still. Good catch.
3:37 remains. First down on the completion to Retram from Moen. Cassidy in the backfield. Got to believe it's going to be a run again now. Hilltoppers hanging on to the timeouts at this stage. As much time as you can take if you're Moen. It's got to be aware of how much time you have. Keeper, he gets hit instantly. Driven back. Lost a yard. Everybody
Moen
in.
Loses a yard on the play.
Zumach was there.
And the Hilltoppers
Bloom was in down
timeout.
low. Luck was around.
That's a loss of 2 yards. When play resumes, it'll be 2nd and 12 for the Hellcats.
Timeout, Hilltoppers. We'll take a quick break here. They're down 24-23 with 3:08 left here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Here comes the bride. Here comes the... If you're planning a wedding, choose your music entertainment carefully. Radio 1 music DJs have the hit music, the equipment, the lights, and most importantly, the experience for a perfect, fun, worry-free wedding dance.
Oh, yeah.
From rock to country, top 40s to oldies, we'll keep everyone on the dance floor and having a great time. Check out radio1music.us or call 1-800-889-2221.
After Lake Mills got that big completion for the first down, it's now 2nd and 12 after a 2-yard loss. Running the football was Adam Moen. A thrilling finish for you folks. Hoping the Hilltoppers can make a big defensive stop and have enough time left on the clock to do something. Taking time here, and it'll be Moen again with the keeper. He's going to get wrapped up after maybe 1 yard, cross the 35.
A great job of the Onalaska defense again.
Bloom in there, as well as Jasper O'Donnell, the big man in the middle. So they'll call another timeout, and while they do that, thank another one of our great sponsors. Of course, thanks to Every Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the La Crosse area since 1969. Our thanks to Interstate Wealth, LLC. Your road to success starts right here. Our thanks to Howie's, La Crosse's ultimate sports viewing venue and your Oktoberfest headquarters, if you will. Thanks to Big Al's Pizza, La Crosse's original, and Enhanced Driving Institute, building a new generation of safe drivers. Our thanks to Angelini's Pizzeria and Restaurante. You're invited to taste the difference. As well as Mario's Italian Beef and Hot Dogs, the real deal taste of Chicago. 3:02 left here on the clock. 3rd down and 12.
You got to think Lake Mills might consider kicking a field goal here if they don't pick up this 3rd down with the leg of that freshman they got.
Yeah.
Be a long one, though.
It would be. Motion for Johnson as per usual. Hilltoppers just awaiting the snap. All right, here we go. Moen will throw down the right sideline, and they contact with Beagle and Hank Olson, and they're going to call pass interference on Olson. I just saw Olson go down and Beagle go down on top of him.
Yep. They calling it on the offense?
Haven't said yet.
Oh, no.
Pass interference on the defense.
Now you just got to punch the ball out of someone's hand.
Yep, you got to go for a turnover
that's
now.
That's where you're at right now,
yep.
because it's going to be down to the 20-yard line, so
15-yard penalty
that's going to be first down.
And it's a first down for Lake Mills.
So the Hilltoppers in some trouble now. 2:58 left, used a couple of timeouts, and this is a tough situation. Motion from Beekle this time. Trips left. Olsen over to cover. Hilltoppers showing blitz. Run up the middle. Cassidy driven back after getting back to the line of scrimmage.
And Zumach was in there immediately like a heat-seeking missile on that one.
Yeah, him and Bloom. They just came right in. So that's the last timeout.
Onalaska calls
that would be number 3.
Timeout.
And while they talk things over, I'd like to, of course, thank Coulee Region Chill NA3HL Hockey, the fastest game in town. Season open up at home on October 12th. You can listen live on the Coulee Region Sports Network.com. Watch it on HockeyTV.com. We'll have all the coverage for you. Thanks to Onalaska Parks and Recreation, cityofonalaska.com, and the Onalaska Hilltopper Athletic Booster Club. Become a member today. It's simple. Just go to onaboosters.com. We need your help. Also, thanks to Radio 1 Music DJ service for your wedding or any party at radio1music.us. Second and 10 from the 20. 2:52 left on the clock.
Second down and 10.
Lake Mills looking for what would be considered an upset here if they can knock the Hilltoppers off. And it's Moen. He's got room to the outside. Look out. Get a hand on him. Tackled from behind.
Yeah, Lubinsky.
Lubinsky ran him down like a Mack truck from behind.
Yeah.
But nice pickup there by Moen.
Good blocking by Lake Mills, too, on the perimeters, and to spring that a little bit.
Can't stop the clock.
4 yards.
Not as much as I thought he had originally. So
I think he kind of veered a little inside at the end, and Lubinsky was able to wrap him up.
Just picked up 4 on the play.
Another big third down here for the Onalaska defense.
3rd and 6. Clock heading towards the 2-minute mark. And the snap at 2:02. And stumbling is Moen, and he goes down at the 20, just inside the 20.
That's a big, big mistake right there. That might come back to haunt them.
The clock will continue to tick.
Loses 3 yards.
4th down and a loss of 3.
So do you kick the field goal here? Doesn't look like they're going to do it.
I don't think this is going to be a game of field goals, so I don't think they're going to go for it here. That's my guess.
Yep.
Might take it all the way down as far as they can, then call a timeout and decide what to do.
Yep.
That's kind of what I would probably do.
It wouldn't shock me if they would bring out the kicker here.
We'll see. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to take time here and just decide what that is going to be inside the 20 here with 1:13 remaining.
Yeah, Onalaska's defense has stepped up, I think, in this second half. A couple of penalties have cost them, obviously, in this one. But I would say this second half defensively, much better penetration, really making the L-Cats, modify a little bit what they did in the first half. So kudos to the defense for turning it around a little bit. Now, again, this timeout could be a big discussion. Do we go for it here, or do we take the points and make Onalaska go down the field and score?
Yeah, it remains to be seen. That we saw the foot of this kicker tonight, and Mason LeVake. He has been very good. He kicked 1 field goal early in the game. That was the first points in this contest, and has hit all the extra points and would have hit them from 30 yards out, I think.
They're going to go for it.
They're going for it. That's what I thought. Well, doesn't get any bigger than this. If they can convert, this game is officially over. Lake Mills and Johnson motion near side. Hilltoppers know this is the game. If they can stop it, they still have a chance. Throw to the end zone and incomplete.
Great coverage.
Coverage was there. Savrin there, and the clock stops. 1:09. Would have stopped anyway with the turnover on downs.
Yes.
But nonetheless, that was quicker on downs with the incomplete pass.
The pressure brought that time. He didn't really have a lot of time to really get that ball loaded, per se. That's Moen. And, man, great coverage down the field by Savrin.
$1.09, and we know what the game-winning touchdowns have been.
Yes.
But it's a long way to go for that one here.
It is.
And we're not going to say what that is. Austin Larson awaits the snap, looking for protection. Nice job by Thogmartin. Now he'll have to scramble. Looking downfield, looking down the sideline, overthrows Hudson Weber. It was out of bounds. It was really a safe throw. He couldn't find anybody, and he had pressure as it eventually broke down.
He had good protection. The Elcats had pretty good coverage down there in the secondary.
Yeah, Moen out there stride for stride with Hudson Weber. Weber caught that 2-point conversion. Of course, Landon Peterson is your track star. He's the guy who can get downfield.
And obviously they're probably watching him like a hawk right now.
And they got Johnson on him. That's how it is, but don't forget the safeties might go along with him as well. Here's Larson now. He'll be flushed out of the pocket, fires it downfield. It's going to be too short for Landon Peterson. He was supposed to come back, and he lost his footing. So now it's 3rd and 10. Now the Hilltoppers.
Incomplete pass, 3rd and 10.
Just need to pick up a first down at this stage now. You've got to hurry up and get that first down and get up to that ball and spike it.
The Elcats dialing up the pressure here.
Yeah, pressure coming in for sure from the Elcats. Larson rolling
Great blocking.
Downfield. He gets it complete to Peterson, and Peterson
get to
tackles
the ball.
at the 35. You got to get up, spike the football. It won't start till they get to the line of scrimmage. 50 seconds remain. Now you got to spike it here. Oh, you got to get something happening quick here. No, he's going to throw. Good protection. Fires it over the middle, just over the outstretched left arm of Hank Olson.
Had right idea there against that zone defense. Olson catches that. That's a big gainer.
Down to the wire it comes again. 35-yard line. 2nd down. And 10 yards to go.
Man, I'm glad I don't have to take heart medication.
Hudson Weber split to the left side. Michael Savrin is one of the slots. Hank Olson along with him. Peterson to the right side. Great protection by the offensive line. Fires it down the middle. Oh, it's off target looking for Hank Olson. 3rd and 10 with 34 seconds left.
Like you said, great protection, and Larson right there loaded that up. He waited for Olson on that drag.
Now again, you need to pick up the first down to keep this thing rolling along, but boy, if you can just figure out a way to get Landon in just a little bit of space and drop it in and let him fly. That's the key. To Savrin. Savrin needs a block. He's got great feet. Gets towards the sideline. Savrin sprinting. Savrin running to the 30. Savrin keeps going. He gets missed. He'll get to the end zone. Touchdown, Michael Savrin. All the way downfield for the Hilltoppers.
There's a flag on the field.
There is a flag on the field. That at the 24-yard line. Unbelievable if it goes against the Hilltoppers with 22 seconds left.
What would the flag be for?
I'd have to watch the replay to see the block in the back if that's what's called. The officials have had such impact on this game tonight. It's been incredible. Right now the ball's spotted at the 24-yard line.
Nonetheless, they're going to have good field position.
With 22 ticks left, no touchdown for Michael Savrin. So now they have a shot with 22 seconds left
10 yards to the 34-yard
at the 34-yard line.
And 10.
Hurry it up while they're confused.
My goodness, Michael Savrin with a great run on a nice swing pass from the near side. He was down and dodging tackles, but a block in the back call. The officials so involved here tonight. Babinski in the backfield with Larson. Larson steps up in the pocket, fires, completes, and net gets out of bounds. Hudson Weber with the catch.
Great play call right there.
18 seconds remain.
Only 4 ticks off the clock.
Perfect play call by Coach Yashinsky and the staff as they move the ball down to the 22-yard line. First down, Hilltoppers. They can get into field goal range, don't forget, but they'd like to get it in the end zone. Can't turn the ball over here, can't take a loss. Here's Larson. He's looking, rolling right, pressure from Lesko here. Lesko here all over him. He'll throw towards the sideline, and that'll be incomplete as Johnson was on the ground, or it could have been intercepted. 10 seconds left. You have no timeouts now. Now's when you got to make a decision. You're either going all for it, you get tackled, or something in play, and the game's over.
I think you can take one more shot here.
Official timeout for an injured player.
And a player down. That is a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Boy, I tell you what, again, the thrilling, what we thought was a touchdown. We had 2 touchdowns called back today.
Yep, 2 touchdowns. And, again, like you said, the officials very involved in the outcome of this game via win or lose.
Probably the most involved I've seen in a game, and I can't remember when. I mean, there's been a lot of called back plays. Some of them completely legit. Some of them judgment
questionable.
Calls. It is what it is. I would concern myself with getting caught and not having time.
Yeah, it's true.
I think Pika can hit this. 22, so 39.
39-yard field goal, yeah, he probably could hit it. I think, though, they're going to take one shot here.
You just can't get tackled in the backfield.
Correct.
So the Hilltoppers, it comes down to this, or does it? Is there more? Nilly.
The offensive line needs to be very, very, very impactful here.
Hudson Weber split left.
And 10.
Savern in the backfield. Now he'll line up as a slot left. Larson by his lonesome. Trips right. And here he goes. Pressure. Fires. Completes and out of bounds. What a perfect play call.
Now we'll see Pika.
Nice catch by Hudson Weber. And he gets out of bounds with 6 seconds left on the clock.
How about that?
Here comes the pressure for Nick Pika. This to win the game with 6 seconds left.
Nick Pika will attempt.
Oh, my goodness. Ben Tracy in for the hold. Don't forget they pulled a fake off earlier, and Tracy hit Hudson Weber for a 2-point conversion.
Timeout, they'll ice him.
And why not? That's what you got to do. That's just smart football. Coach Furkovich calls the timeout, icing Nick Pika to think about it a little bit more with 6 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, both of these coaches have called a tremendous game tonight. I mean, man, this second half has been something to behold. You got to give credit to the Onalaska Hilltoppers. I mean, they came out in the second half and for the most part, defensively started to shut down Lake Mills, figuring out what they were going to do. But like you said, some of these calls have been the difference in this football game.
Big difference. But this is going to come down to a field goal attempt, or is it? You never know. We saw a fake earlier. What we didn't see was the bowl screen tonight.
No, we didn't. You can say it now because we're not probably going to see it.
Not going to probably see it here. Pika lining up. 27 yards. Pika for the game winner. The crowd is buzzing. High snap. Unbelievable. Now Pika, who can play quarterback, throws the ball to the end zone. Up for grabs. Oh, incomplete. And the Lake Mills L-Cats have upset the Onalaska Hilltoppers. A bad snap. Went up too high, off Ben Tracy's hands, and Nick Pika, all he could do was look for somebody in the end zone. And the L-Cats defeat the Hilltoppers 24-23. And sometimes these thrillers come down to absolute heartbreak. And in this case, it's exactly what it was for the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Too bad, but it is what it is. The L-Cats have shocked the Hilltoppers. They improve now to 2-1. Hilltoppers drop to 2-1. We'll be back with your BA Burrito postgame, and we'll talk about your BA Play of the Day and your Enhanced Driving Institute Drive of the Game. That's coming up next here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Do you feel the need to be free, totally free checking, that is? Coulee Bank can satisfy that need. His free, her free, your free. Free means something different to everyone. Totally free means Coulee Bank has you covered. Free debit card, free online banking, free bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements, free interest checking, and a free gift when you open your account. Do you feel the need to be free, totally free? Go to any Coulee Bank branch or CouleeBank.net for more information. Coulee Bank, member FDIC.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Noble Insurance Service is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
When is a fixture not a fixture? When it's made from inferior materials, retail grade and manufactured to be sold at low prices. A fixture by definition means permanently fixed. Be sure your fixtures are permanently fixed, professional grade, and properly installed by the experts of Every Plumbing. Visit our showroom and look over the line of Kohler kitchen and bath fixtures. Every Plumbing, call us today for fast service and fixtures that are truly fixtures.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care? At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we focus on treating the whole person at one of our multiple locations, located in Southwest Wisconsin. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. From newborns to seniors and everyone in between, all of our patients can experience the benefits of chiropractic care. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too. Discover the Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers difference.
Hi, we're the Chios family, and this is our story.
It has always been a dream of ours to put down roots and to find a place that we can call home. During our home buying process, Ultra took great care of us. They made us feel like we were their #1 priority and always greeted us with a smile. The process was so fast and easy, and we were able to sign our documents online with ease. We're so glad we chose Ultra. They made our dreams come true.
This is more than a bundle. This is more than a combo deal. It's your sanctuary, your home court. It's where everything happens. This is your home, your car, your memories. And you want to be sure they're protected with home and auto insurance. As your State Farm agent, I get it. It's why I'm here.
Here to help life go right. Talk to a State Farm agent today.
Call State Farm agent Kurt Paff in Onalaska at 608-783-1130.
The CRSN BA Burrito Company postgame show and BA Play of the Day. Here's Rik, Scotty, and Lisa.
Well, it was a thriller, Scotty, but it didn't turn out in favor of our Onalaska Hilltoppers tonight. Unfortunately, the Hilltoppers suffer their first defeat, 24-23. Probably a game that the officials had more of a hand in than they ever should have. But I'm not going to – I can't throw the effort of the L-Cats under the bus because what a great job by Coach Verkovich and his staff in terms of how they they took the first half and those sustained drives they were able to work against the Hilltopper defense. You have to give him credit for that. But 2 touchdowns called back by the officials tonight, and the interference calls seem to only go one direction. That's the one thing I will say.
Yeah, it was kind of odd. I would say, the block in the back here at the end was a very questionable call. Saverin he was way beyond the point of, even that penalty to be called, I would think, at that point, if there was one. It didn't seem to me like there was any contact that would constitute that. And then, the chop block down here at the goal line. How does a chop block happen on a counter play?
On a play that's quick at the line. I mean,
yes.
I don't even know how you could pull off a chop block that fast. But, it is what it is. The officials call the game. I just think they were involved too much involving scoring plays.
Yeah.
If there was to be a review or something and you could prove it, it just seemed like a little home cooking on the officiating tonight. But it is what it is. I give credit to the L-Cats for a big-time victory.
Yeah, Moen's good, man.
He's
really
as
good.
Advertised. Adam Moen is a heck of a quarterback. Yes, he kind of had a chance to put it away and slipped and fell and gave the Hilltoppers a window to try to win this game. And what a heck of a drive by Austin Larson and the team to move the football into field goal range. And then a snap goes up off the hands high of Ben Tracy. Nick Pica has to scramble to pick it up, looked for a way to finish the play, and he threw it towards the end zone.
That would have been the enhanced
driving
institute, drive of the game. But I mean, really there wasn't any long sustained drives to really give that award. However, the BA play of the day has to be the 50-yard catch and pitch, or pitch and catch, I should say, from Larson to Hank Olson that went to the end zone early in this game.
And the Landon Peterson block that was downfield to make
that was
sure
a great
that
block.
Hank had it the rest of the way. That was, without question, to be a play of the day. Any final words from you, Scotty? I know that we got a long drive ahead of us, and those of you that are still trying to peek in on our stream, if it is still out there, obviously tonight it was not the optimal situation in Lake Mills for internet. When we go on the road, sometimes we have to use a MiFi. We have to do that at Holman. They do not have internet. That tends to work a little bit better with Verizon.
Yep.
Verizon didn't work at all here, and we went to U.S. Cellular with your hotspot on your phone. That's all we can really do, folks. We don't have every type of service, and I don't know that there's any service that worked good in this bowl we're in here tonight.
There was really not a consensus among anybody here in this town for a good internet service. I guess a final thing I would say is I was impressed with how the Hilltoppers in the second half really turned up the intensity and started to really, you could see the L-Cats were starting to really get back on their heels a little bit. And I think, that first half really, shot the confidence down to the Hilltoppers slightly, but they came back very well in the second half and made this one heck of a football game. And you got a bad snap, couple interesting penalty calls, and this might be a different outcome. But again, the football gods weren't smiling upon the Hilltoppers tonight. But again, a great non-conference schedule, the setup for MVC play starting next week.
It is some already underway tonight with Central and Toma and Sparta and Logan and West Salem and Holman. And Holman was up on West Salem when we last heard.
18-7 last I heard, yes.
Logan was up on Sparta and Central and Toma. I don't think we ever got a score.
No, nothing yet.
Yeah, so that's going to about do it for us.
Again, that could be the internet here.
It could be, or the lack of.
Yes.
I want to pass out kudos to Randy Lucas, the public address announcer here at Lake Falls. He does a fantastic job.
He was great.
Really, really good. Former radio guy, worked in the La Crosse area at WKTY, which many of you are familiar with. And down here now, and just he's out of the radio biz, was in it for 30 years, and really did a fine job. And
he did.
A really nice guy. And thanks to Steve Considine, he did all he could do on his end to make sure we had a spot. He can't create internet in a place where it doesn't exist. So, again, our apologies. You couldn't watch the game live like you wanted to, but if you're, if you want, we'll have an archive up there on YouTube for you to watch.
Tell you what, watch this archive. It was a heck of a football game.
It was. Didn't turn out in the Hilltoppers' favor, but it was still one heck of a football game. For Jeff Ross on camera, for Scotty Grant on color, my name is Rik Franke.
Let's get some food.
as I typically always say, good night now.
High school football on the Coulee Region Sports Network has been presented by Coulee Bank. Bank with confidence. Kurt Paff State Farm Insurance in Onalaska. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers. Discover the difference. Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Coulee Golf Bowl, the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska. Waste Management, always working for a sustainable tomorrow. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Also by Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, at your disposal since 1984. BA Burrito Company, burrito artistry, 2 words you don't see together often, but at BA, they're words to live by. Every Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the La Crosse area since 1969. Interstate Wealth LLC, your road to success starts right here. Howie's, La Crosse's ultimate sports viewing venue. The Crow, American Gastro Pub and Bourbon Bar, La Crosse. Big Al's Pizza, La Crosse's original. Also by Enhanced Driving Institute, building a new generation of safe drivers. Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante, you're invited to taste the difference. Mario's Italian Beef and Hot Dogs, the real deal taste of Chicago. Coulee Region Chill NA3HL Hockey, the fastest game in town. Onalaska Parks and Recreation, cityofonalaska.com. Onalaska Hilltopper Athletic Booster Club. Become a member today at onaboosters.com. And by Radio 1 Music DJ Service for your wedding or any party at radio1music.us. To see highlights, stories, and more, like Coulee Region Sports Network on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at CR Sports Network. Check out our website, CooleyRegionSportsNetwork.com. Coulee Region Sports Network. Live, local, and anywhere you can get the World Wide Web. CRSN.